Well, last where we left off, you guys were trying to hold your own against an avatar of chaos that came into, well, I guess the matriarch of chaos, the spined creature. After a quick, grueling fight of Val going down almost immediately, being rezzed, dealing some damage, everyone are tanking, you came to, and then even calling in a divine intervention almost to do some damage to this creature. Yeah. The black goo starts falling off, and then a woman that you two are familiar with appears as the goo slides off. Kind of a woman with pale skin with a black dress and black hair that kind of undulates and like streams down her face in like some kind of never-ending black tar substance that's running down her. Kind of slides off. Then looks at Jace, since you were the one that was closest to her when she kind of comes out of this form, goes, "Sorry, I'm a little hangry when I first wake up." And you guys will have, if you want, some time to maybe chat a little bit. It will not count towards the initiative. No. But you did notice Craven pulling some kind of knife out and start running towards the Avatar of Chaos. You haven't figured out what that knife is or does or what he thinks, but there is a glint in his eye, and that's all you've seen so far. Does anyone want to say anything, or you guys just want to get into it?
We meet again.
She, like, her head, like, reverses in on itself, and her eyes, like, pops in, like, her face pops out of the back of her head. It's like, "Oh, I do remember you. I guess I gotta have you for seconds."
We'll see.
And then, again, it reverses back out where her back of the head that comes in turns into her face again. "Let's do this." And she gets to go immediately. So, and I did not even get my dice out. That's how focused I was on getting on this ready to go. I'm gonna die.
Bad feeling about this.
Because I've watched too many cartoons. When you say the Agent of Chaos, all I can think of is the chick from Billy and Mandy.
You're apparently concentrating on spell.
So you can fly? No, it was the arcane lock thing for the psychic blasts.
The Mind Shield? I thought you dropped that.
I know Father Harris dropped something, but
I do remember you having the
you
Mind
gave
Shield
us like
on.
advantage on psychic saving throw, or not, intelligence saving throws like that.
Yeah, sure.
okay, we're gonna roll.
Because there was a couple of us who were able to get it. I don't remember what it is though.
Mind Fortress.
That's it, yeah. Okay, you watch as two shields start forming around her this time. One of them is purple, which you guys have equated to psychic resistance.
Intellect.
Amusing. And then the other one is apparently can't read my own handwriting on this one. It's rainbow. Whatever that color is. I guess that's necrotic resistance. Which seems to be either resistant or immune to psychic and necrotic this turn.
And Rainbow is necrotic.
Apparently, yeah. That's what I have put down.
Interesting choice.
All right. We're going to roll to see if she gets her summon apocalyptic creature back. Does not succeed on that. Then I guess she's going to attempt to unload 3 attacks on Jace immediately. As she tries to punch you up straight in the air. It's cocked. 7. So that's a 23 to hit on the first one. Okay, then she slams you back into the ground by grabbing your leg. Let's see. Oh, that's a natural one. She actually misses that one. Hey. So she kind of swipes at your leg, but you're just going too far fast up in the air. And the third attack will be a... It is. Probably it's a 25 to hit. All right.
You gotta get in the teens to miss me.
the best roll. Okay. No, yeah, 2 more. Okay, those were better. You take 35 points of bludgeoning damage on 2 attacks as she goes to town on you. And that ends her turn. Up now is Farnsby and Michael.
Well, Michael's gonna run over.
Okay. Michael is
Great.
this one. How much movement does Michael have?
Switching now.
Probably 30.
So,
This one's like all bent or something.
Was my
standing?
with my high perception? Do I see the knife too?
Yeah.
I think it's just because he doesn't have a base.
Probably.
I'm trying to find his movement. I mean, he's human.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
30. That would be if they action dash. That's how close they can get.
Well, I guess that's as close as you can get.
Okay.
I don't have anything
Michael just runs over.
yeah. So he's done.
Okay.
So I don't think I have any range
I don't think so.
now. I do not.
Unfortunately, Michael is not very well optimized as an adventurer kind of person.
And then Farnsby will. Firebolt.
Fireball? Okay.
$17.
17 misses.
That'll be it.
All right. Next up is Borealis and Tobias. Jace and Doug are up on deck.
So, bonus action, summon my dude.
You still have some of those left.
That's infinite.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I can summon him as many times as I want.
Oh, it's just the Unleash Incarnation. You can't
That's the one I can't do. And then for my action, I'm going to take a concentrated healing potion
All right.
for 25 health. So,
Okay. Are you still raging at this point?
oh god, no. No,
Okay.
I haven't been raging for a little bit.
Okay.
You out of rages?
I have 1 left.
He's trying to get some health back up so he can take a little bit more then.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's Borealis' turn, and I'm gonna stay right there. No reason to move yet.
Okay.
Tobias.
Oh, okay.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. Tobias, what is Tobias? I kind of forget what the hell Tobias can do. Let's see.
Look like the wind, bullseye.
He's got 40 feet. So 40. Action dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And that's Tobias.
That's Tobias. Okay. All right. At the end of your turn.
Actually, I guess he still has a bonus action.
Yeah.
Think of,
What is that, dash?
yeah, bonus action dash. And get right up in there. Okay, yeah, I can't do the hoof charge yet though. So yeah, that'll at least get me there.
Legendary action. She's actually just going to try to punt Tobias away.
Oh my god, what a bitch! Who would punt a horse away? What a bitch!
Okay. Who is this?
That's
Critical hit.
Craven.
Okay.
This?
Yeah.
That's Craven.
Critical hit.
Of course it is.
$62 points of damage.
He's down.
To the Shetland pony as.
He's down.
Okay.
I mean, he gets punted, yeah?
Yeah, he
Do you
gets
move?
pressed back 10 feet, yeah.
Okay.
She, like, as Tobias runs up, in Shetland pony form. She looks at him, just kicks him here, and you hear a snap as the body goes flying back. She kicks him right in the face. Still alive.
Somehow.
Somehow. Okay. Jace and Doug are up.
I don't know. Let's do Doug, I guess.
Oh, for your firebolt, I would need you to roll a d20 for me, sir.
An 8.
Okay, you're good.
What happened? What? Remind me why we're doing this? 'Cause
This is new
this
in this
is
form,
okay.
and I guess you'll find out.
He's gonna take.
No, I thought we had to do this last time too.
No, I don't think so.
He's gonna take 2 shots.
Well, that was for when you guys were teleporting.
That was something else.
That was for when you guys were teleporting. This is something else.
He's gonna take 2 shots at this bitch.
Okay. Doug is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
That just hits her. AC has dropped a little bit in this form.
And higher than that.
Okay, hit.
That one misses.
So that's upside down. Okay, really.
2d10 for each shot. 2d10 plus 4.
What's that?
So 10 points
Armor class.
of piercing damage for the
I
first
can't
one.
read that.
I'm sorry. It says
It's
20. How much for the first one? I'm sorry.
10.
10.
And 13 for the second.
Nice.
I think he's got any. I moved. If I was here to begin with, would I have still been able to hit her?
I think so. You're probably fine.
You gave him the healer feat.
Okay.
Does he have a healer's kit?
He does have a healer's kit. Do I have it in his inventory? No. Okay.
No, if I recall, some of the inventory got messed up.
Yeah, probably. It has 10 charges in it. That I think is what 1d4 plus his wisdom modifier or something like that.
It's 1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
But it's an action to do that.
Okay.
I've already action surged. Yeah, I guess that's really all I got.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, then Jace.
Jace gets to go. I do remember you said you were concerned about that knife last time. So I was going to let you make an Arcana check on it if you ever would like to.
Jesus.
Sure.
DC's 20.
Jesus fucked.
Much. Did not lead it. I rolled a 15.
Okay.
It's a knife. Looks sharp.
And point.
I got 2 choices and I don't know what to do. I can either use my wish for a 7th level spell or lower, or I can do my other 7th level spell. I can't move away from her or I'm gonna die. I probably wouldn't die, but it would definitely hurt a lot. I am going to use Crown of Stars.
Okay.
You know what that is?
The other one where it brings up big old things so you can shoot out.
Yeah.
I think I already have that activated.
I think you did.
You did it. We did it in the outside fight.
No, I didn't have that out there. I would have used it last fight. Not.
Maybe it was the last fight, but I definitely remember you talking about it because you had to tell us what it was. It's the only reason we know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's already up. I know I haven't used any of them.
No, you haven't used any of them, but I think it's up already.
Oh. So then I don't need to use an action to cast that.
Because I think you cast it last turn or something, getting ready to use it.
Yeah.
Or you took potions or something was going on, but you had it out ready to go.
Because I remember you saying there was pinpoint lights above you at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will use an action to. Is it a ranged spell attack? Sorry. Yeah, ranged spell attack. So either way, I'm at disadvantage against her, right?
Because it's ranged, yes.
So it's not a bonus action to activate?
It is. Well, it's an action to cast the spell, and there's a bonus action to
Chuck
shut the thing, but it's still a ranged spell attack.
Why don't you use your bonus? Why don't you use your action to disengage then?
You can do that, action disengage.
I could.
Sorry, I'm metagaming, but I'm just.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
You used your action for your
going
Arcana
to-
check, didn't you?
No, that was a
Use
free.
Eldritch Blast on her.
You're just gonna switch to Eldritch Blast.
I can do both.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because it's a cantrip, yeah.
I see where you're going with
Try to
this.
push her back a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see if I can hit.
Yeah, right now, just if you hit on one of them, that means you should only have to do disadvantage for that one, so we'll just do it one at a time or
Okay,
something.
I have a plus 13 to hit. So let's see. Well, that's a miss, but I'll need to roll both.
Yeah, go ahead and roll both.
2 2s. So
Okay.
that's the first one.
Okay.
Second one. It's not much better.
20 to hit. So 18 is gonna miss.
Miss. So the third one. That'll work.
7 higher. There you go.
So the last
23
one,
to hit.
the last one hits. Blam, she gets pushed back, what, 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
And she gets 1d10.
Yay!
So 6, 11,
Plus.
13. 13 points of damage.
Okay. Also need to roll a d20 for me for casting a spell.
8.
8, you're good.
And then
So glad I'm a barbarian.
bonus action, Crown of Stars at Craven.
At Craven. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
And I thought Jace was gonna die before. Now Jace gonna die.
24.
24 hits, yes.
It's 4d12 damage.
I didn't see the first roll.
8 plus 5?
Yes. 18. 26.
26 points of force damage?
Starry damage. Because Starry's nasty.
Okay, he's still up. Okay.
What?
Is he damaged from any of the fighting?
I'm trying to look through my notes.
I don't recall it.
I don't think him being damaged the entire time.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time he's been damaged.
I also recall him being kind of useless during the fight too, if I remember.
Yeah, I think the only thing that actually hit is when he did magic missile, and that's the only thing that worked. So, okay.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Why is Dad saying that if you have freaking axe?
Because that's weird, does most of the time.
Okay,
Apparently,
I also
don't
need,
even do
at the end of your
axe.
turn, right? You're done now, correct?
Yeah.
I need Doug
What is
to make an
X?
intelligence saving
Where?
throw. Douglas.
I will refuse to ever call it X. I am not a zitter.
Well, I don't know why he's even on it. He sent me the Spaceballs 2 thing.
Yeah, I watched that. That was a fantastic roll.
Intelligence saving throw.
Did you watch it?
I sent it to you on Discord
Natural 20.
Succeeds, he's fine.
When?
this morning. I said conflicted.
Did you tag me in your server?
No, it was in the server.
That's why I didn't say it.
Valentine Harrison.
And Ethan just did me a favor.
Put the two together.
Put 2 of them together, and you're out of there now.
Kill shot! Kill shot!
Alright, kill shot.
Sam's baby's lighting up again.
All right. All right.
And remember, it's got explosive bullets in it.
Yes, it does.
So that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of doodle damage.
I'm going to miss because Douglas, or not, whichever one the gray one is close enough. But I'm going to hit
It's
it, Michael.
Michael.
Michael. But I'm not gonna damage him. So I'm gonna make sure the range of the blast is only contained.
He's still a
those
werewolf.
two.
He's still a werewolf, right?
Yeah.
So
What?
technically,
It's magical damage.
I know, but technically we're supposed to kill him anyways.
Well, so Michael's not the werewolf. Douglas is.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
that.
that's right.
There's nothing in my notes that he's a werewolf.
There's nothing in my notes either, but it is what it is.
So I'm going to just shoot the ground that's close enough to make sure that these bullets explode.
Okay.
And I think because it shoots 10, we were averaging it was 5 bullets apiece, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a mixture of ice and fire damage.
Yeah, which neither of them are resistant or immune to at the moment.
Perfect.
So-
and I think
Bye, Tobias.
it was 5 times.
Well, it's 6 times, or 8. 86, right?
Yeah.
For each one?
8 times 5, right?
Times 5 is 30. No, it's 40. So it's 40d6.
And unfortunately, I don't get my sneak attack, but it's alright.
Well, depends how you look at it.
I'm going like
But you're not hitting her directly anyways.
No. Yeah, 139 damage.
139 damage. Okay.
Have to.
And what area?
Yes.
What area does that hit?
Just like that corner over there.
Yeah, just that corner.
Including here?
No.
Okay.
I'm. He is going to be literally on the extreme edge of the fire.
Okay.
Of the fire.
Like fire.
The
and
fire
ice.
I just see if I need to
69.
give Tobias a couple deaths.
So they
Nice.
both- Nice. So they both take 69 points of damage. Nice.
And then I'll get rid of 5 more bullets. I'm getting low, guys. I'm getting real low.
Okay.
Are you going down low? All the way to the flow?
Only if he's got the bottom jeans.
Okay. That was Val's turn. Father Harris is up whenever you're ready for that, Val. Or unless you have a bonus action or something. Or movement. you
Actually,
need.
yeah, I'm gonna bonus action hide on this next round.
Okay, yeah. Because whenever you're ready, make a
I
step.
think I was like by some roots, wasn't I?
You're
hiding
hiding over there like
behind.
the stonework and shit. I love.
23.
23, okay. You feel, unless she's looking for you particularly, you feel hidden at the moment.
Okay.
She's
Um,
crazy. Oh, crazy bitch.
Okay. And after all that, how's everybody looking over there?
Well,
Hurt?
the horse is down. He's hurting. He's hurting.
He's hurting.
He's hurting. Yeah.
You're hurting. You're hurting. You're hurting. Everybody's hurting.
Everybody get some damage. Look under your chairs. You take damage. You take damage.
Fireball goes off. What? Boom!
That should be in a one shot. The big bad should be Oprah.
Oprah.
And she just does only AOE attacks. Everybody gets some damage.
Yeah, and what it is, it's just different types of fireballs. Ice ball, fireball, psychic ball, you know?
Okay, so I know everybody's looking like garbage at this point, but how does Craven look?
Like
Craven looks very bloodied right now.
Okay. And how does the entity look?
Fine.
Would you like? Would you like me to tell you her name?
It's chaos, but
What? Even I know her name. She told it to us.
Yeah,
okay.
I
Then
believe
we had
it's.
to roll.
I believe it's my version of Char. I think that's
I
what
think
it said.
that's what she said. Yeah.
So.
So we can tell you if you
Does she
want
look
some
like
damage.
What? Does it look like Sharon?
Share.
No, she
Share.
looks like Sunny.
No, I think big old hair.
Do you believe in life after love?
Another one for the boo.
She's in a skimpy outfit. Well, see, if I could turn back time. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, and the Navy's like, oh, we can't use this as a recruitment video anymore.
In the Navy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Tangents we go on are fantastic.
I don't know. Should I do this or should I do that?
tough decisions.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I live to my next turn. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. First off, I'm gonna cast Hold the Dead
Okay,
at Craven.
at Craven, so that's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save throw of 18.
My d20. There we go. Success.
Okay. Then, since that didn't do shit.
Can someone tell when they're being like influenced by a spell? Like that? Like if they succeed, like do they know that someone attempted to hurt them?
It depends on the character,
I think it depends on the character and depends on the spell.
because
I
like
was just curious.
Because like Toll the Dead, with that one, like I think he would have heard a bell ringing and would have realized somebody's trying to cast a spell at him.
well, I feel like if you have to something like attack spell, if you make a saving
Yeah,
throw,
yeah,
you're aware.
You're aware. Well, like, so for example, scrying, you make a saving throw, but you don't
That's
know
true,
you're aware.
yeah.
But like this one, you're supposed to hear a bell. Like it says, a bell rings, and then like,
Move me up to where I can get at least 6 people within a 30-foot circle. There.
Right there. How much movement do you have? 30?
30.
Okay, yeah, that's 30.
So I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Because like
You can get 5 including yourself. Or 6 including yourself.
whatever the hell.
well, I think you can only do 6.
my bard.
Yeah,
Because my
6.
bard was
3,
aware
4,
when
5,
I
6.
But I can
With a
also
shadow.
I can also get Tobias up, right?
Yeah, Tobias is down. So
Okay.
1, 2,
Let's skip
3, 4,
that
5.
with Sir Marble.
Oh, that was pretty good. 23 points to everybody who I have 6 people within that
Just
30
skip
foot sphere.
Douglas.
Okay.
Skip Douglas and get everybody else.
Yeah.
23?
Good, because
That including-
Douglas is still looking pretty good, isn't he?
I mean, he's like half.
But he's also resistant to a lot of stuff too.
We just,
Or
don't, we just
immune.
don't really like Doug that much, I guess.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Where's Douglas at versus? Because Father Harris is at 110.
Douglas is at 82.
Go and give it to Douglas because Father Harris is at 110 right now out of 158. He's still looking pretty good.
23.
23.
Yeah, Father Short Ass there.
Okay.
And that's my last fifth level spell.
Okay. Wait, you just did Mass Cure Wounds and Toll the Dead?
Told it as a cantrip.
But they're both actions.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was looking at.
I think the healing would take priority.
Yeah,
Okay,
healing would take
so we didn't
priority.
do we didn't
Yeah.
do Toll the Dead. That's fine. That's fine.
I was looking at mass healing word
Gotcha.
and instead of
We
mass
just-
cure.
We
Yeah,
told,
that's
we
fair.
told the dead they didn't answer.
All right. But after that,
Bonus section?
No,
legendary.
because that point doesn't have it.
So you need to roll.
He needs Father Harris will need to roll a d20 for a spell.
That's 20.
You're fine. And then he also needs to throw, which luckily for him, a wisdom saving throw. As a legendary action's coming his way.
Not that.
He's actually good at these, so there's that.
Not the healer.
20.
20, he fails.
Oh, not good enough!
So he'll take half of this.
Father Harris is 110.
Yeah.
That's what you get for bragging.
What bragging? I was just saying. He probably had the highest amount of health.
I halved to 11 points of psychic damage done to him.
Well, now I'm sad. I was hoping for like 50.
Well, I roll the best. No, thank you.
Brian, you want a drink?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what's in there though.
Coke Zero?
What's in there?
Coke
Coke
Orange,
Zero?
Coke Zero,
There's some AEW root beer. I think that's his though, but
Sunkissed.
I've got some margaritas.
there's a couple like flavored like. There's a couple Seagrams in there. I
Coke
think.
Zero's fine, but
Like gonna make you an old fashioned.
I definitely don't want a Coke Orange. That's disgusting shit.
It's not that bad.
Didn't care for it at all.
Come on, Brian.
They've made worse Cokes.
They have.
Yeah.
The raspberry one was disgusting.
They don't-
Right.
that was pretty bad.
All right.
That was pretty bad.
It is Craven's turn.
Fuck you, Craven.
Okay, you guys have yet to stop him for whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
So he's gonna run up to her. Well, I guess he's actually right there.
Pretty
Isn't
much
he?
right there.
Yeah, he's gonna move a little bit closer.
Yeah, Ethan kind of just made that one easy.
He pulls a dagger and he's gonna attack, and he gets advantage on this attack. But he's also not the best with the dagger either. So he critically succeeds.
I'm gonna need you to trade out those dice for some other ones, Chad.
Okay. Well, these are my. Well, that's like I use my good dice for DMing. So she is going to take damage, but that's going to be what 4, 7 plus 2, so 9 points of piercing damage.
The dagger must not be that big.
And then the dagger absorbs into her body, and we'll see how that goes on next. So, okay, we just.
It's the dagger of fucking control. He's gonna try to control the bitch.
Okay, that is one round.
We just finished round 6.
Yep.
Okay.
4 more rounds.
4. All right.
Let's
Yeah,
go chaos.
It
We're
is.
not positive that that's gonna help.
This
Sit-
one, anything's better than nothing.
It
I mean,
is.
he's pretty freaking powerful, though. We do know that. So
It is her turn, and then you see red lightning start coursing through her body as she turns to look at Craven. She goes, "Thanks for that," and then she's going to blast him. And everyone in that, let's see.
Oh god, this is everybody.
Oh, fuck. Please tell me I'm out. Please tell me I'm out. Please tell me I'm out.
I think you're the only one.
I
You and
think-
Val are the only ones who are out.
I think Tobias is also out too.
I'm okay with this.
That's
Okay.
good because he's still throwing it out.
So I need everyone in here to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Oh, I'm cut it since you did that. I have a ring made for that.
Do you? Are they gonna take damage if they succeed? They still gonna take half.
They'll still take half of this.
I'm just gonna not even roll for him then.
It was a 15 save.
For who?
Michael.
The shadow.
The shadow.
Oh, the shadow.
Because yeah, if he takes any damage, he's gone. So, and we can see this.
Yes, you can see it coming. As what it looks like is you see red lightning coursing through her body, then she opens its mouth and it just like jolts out into like a weird kind of breath weapon thing.
18.
18 fails.
Oh shit.
And 18 fails?
18
You
fails.
said I
What
didn't
about
have
20?
21.
You're good, yeah. That's right. What?
20.
20 also fails.
Oh shit, Father Harris.
Oh, I gotta tell you the roll for Douglas.
Yep.
4.
Yeah.
Forgot I was controlling 2 people.
So I'm thinking Val's outside of it by a long shot.
Nah, I failed.
Okay. Yeah, that was out of it.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Let you reroll again.
Yeah. Just because I have it.
Yeah.
And I might as well try.
Oh, I'm gonna use it too.
Okay.
Exact same fucking roll.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna take damage.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
And then I'm gonna use. Hold on.
Can you use Flash of Genius?
Yes. Let me see how many of those charges I got left. Oh, the last one,
Last flash of genius, which brought you up to what?
25.
You do succeed. Great. Okay, so you'll take half damage and you won't suffer the negative effects. But everyone who failed takes 45 points of lightning damage.
Can you give me force damage?
No. And you are stunned.
Oh, fudge. 4?
The next round.
Okay.
So 45.
That's still gonna suck. But at least it's only one.
I will let people have a con saving throw at the beginning of their turn to shrug it off and still have an acting turn.
Con?
What did
That'd be con, yes.
Craven
Craven failed, but he burned a legendary resistance to succeed, but he still took enough damage that you see what you think was an illusion fade around his body as now you see a mind flayer standing there. As the human form disappears, you see one of his tentacles on his mouth gets blown off in the fight. As mechanically, I'll let you know, 2 players, he was true polymorphed into a human, like human Archmage.
Alright.
Okay.
So his true polymorph fell because he was so low on health.
So yeah, what it was with with the core rules, like your health gets replaced by the true polymorph. So as soon as you lose it, bam, you go back to normal. So at least that's my understanding.
So now he's got full HP.
Yes.
Oh. Mostly.
Well, not full.
Mostly full HP.
Mostly full HP. Okay.
But I
All right.
wanted a full health.
Now that was her whole turn. Next up is Farnsby and Michael. Farnsby succeeded, so you don't have to make a con. You have your full turn. But Michael can make a con save. DC is 21 to have a full turn.
27.
Really?
Yeah, right.
All right. Michael gets a full turn as the lightning. They are able to, like.
Can confirm.
Oh, nice. Able to. You see, like their muscles seasoning, and they force their muscles into action with just pure determination. All right.
So he's gonna.
Up here?
Yeah.
That way?
Right there. Right there.
5, 15.
Yep.
Is that close enough? I can't tell what
They fight with swords,
Need
so
one more, technically.
Well, he's got a great sword. He'll probably reach.
Great sword does not have reach.
bullshit.
You can tell her that. You can tell her that all you want. She's still gonna say it's not big enough.
And he's gonna hit him.
Good hit, Craven.
Yeah, the mind flayer that just suddenly appeared.
Okay.
I knew it smelled like squid in here.
19.
Calamari.
19 hits.
You have to change his name.
10 points
This.
damage.
10.
And
Okay.
The Mind Flayer Slayer.
The line flayer layer.
26.
26 hits.
Alright, are you talking about layer
12 points.
Layer.
or layer?
Layer.
24.
That hits.
Only it's got 7 of them.
50.
Well, you're gonna blew one off.
Okay.
That's what the greased up pulls.
Was Ace Spit Shine Rod?
Okay. The mind flayer looks at you, and in Michael's mind, Michael hears, "What are you doing? We're fighting this thing. We're fighting chaos. I'm on your side." That's what for Michael, whatever they do. Farnsby, you're up.
So that's on everybody? Or just...
No, that was directly in Michael's mind.
Gotcha.
Well, Michael will just say, "Who are you? I've never seen you before."
You never saw me until today to begin with.
I mean, you weren't.
I just stabbed the thing.
With a weird knife.
And then Farnsby will. He will. Move a little bit
Move which way?
towards them.
Like 5, 10.
That's close enough.
No, not more than that.
Too close?
He will throw his flamethrower cannon down.
Okay. How far can you throw it? Is it right in front of you?
Up to like. I mean that. How close are we?
You're like 30 feet away.
He can make it fly over there.
Flight, where are you trying to get? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he'll flamethrower. He'll try to
Avoid Michael, but are you going to flamethrower Chaos and.
accidentally both. of
Yeah, okay. So I need dexterity saving throws from both of them then.
Let me get to that. since I used it.
That's what he said.
Sorry, the quote from the first Austin Powers movie just went through my head. For some reason, I shagged a rotten baby. Just like, oh god.
Anytime I think of Austin Powers, I think of him when they're on the plane and he's on the rotating bed, shifting positions over and over.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Now we gotta click on it. Yeah, it's a dexterity.
Okay. Oddly enough, they both failed with natural ones, so 2 natural ones for them.
Use those dice for the rest of the night, please.
Yeah, they're both going to burn a legendary resistance to succeed, so I think they still take half damage though. And then I forgot to re-roll her resistances for this turn, which are cold damage and psychic damage again.
15.
15, so half of that. Or was it 30 and then 15 is the total?
No.
It was 15. Okay. So,
I don't think they can roll it to 30.
3d8.
okay. So that's both Michael and Farnsby. Legendary action. We're gonna try to smash Michael's face in with an attack. That is, stats are a little bit lower in this form. That's an 18 to hit, Michael.
Yeah.
Just hits, okay. $25 points of bludgeoning damage as she just socks him right in the face.
She is a truck.
And it's like one of those things, every time she hits, it sounds like thunder, just as she just wails on the people. Okay, Borealis and Tobias, you're up now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Like, bruh?
Yeah, you're on deck, Ethan, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on deck. I mean, you're on deck. Well, Tobias gonna get up. He's half movement. 5, 10, 15. Who else saw the knife get absorbed? Did we all see it get absorbed?
I think you all saw it, except
Okay.
for Tobias. Because Tobias, I believe, was unconscious, or lying on the ground, at least at that point. He was at least lying on the ground at that point.
So as far as he's concerned, then I'll use the other 5 feet of movement. I'm gonna try and attack the bitch.
Okay.
Oh, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. It misses.
Okay. You have more than one gag.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try this one.
Much better.
A 28 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What's special about this sword? Oh, it's only special if I cast a spell before it. I'll recall it. Yeah. So okay. It's, 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh. Piercing damage if it matters.
He has a magical weapon, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then we'll go ahead and use the third attack for a 26 to hit.
Yes.
For another 11 piercing damage.
Nice. Its 20 is to hit her at the moment, so just a reminder. Okay.
And that is. I don't think Tobias has any useful.
You need to roll a con save.
For Borealis,
Yeah,
yeah.
not at Borealis yet.
Not there yet.
Yep, that's it for,
Tobias.
yeah, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's it for us. Okay, so Borealis. Con save of, you said 21?
Mhm.
Nope.
Nope, you're stunned.
Yep.
I guess now your stun wears off, but it's the end of your turn. Okay. At the end of your turn, your guys' turns, another legendary action. I need. She's going to go after the healer this time. I need Father Harris to make another wisdom saving throw for me. Fine, he takes no damage from this thing.
He has a plus 10 to his
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
It's good because this one is nasty. Okay.
Ow.
In my elbow.
I still say ow.
Okay. All right, Jason, Doug, you're up.
Let me go ahead and do the con save for dead.
Okay. So Doug gets the act then.
It's a 29.
Yeah, success.
And then he will just take. I need to move closer to actually an inch. 20.
I guess it depends what weapon he's using,
The
actually.
rifle.
Well, the rifle. You probably would have been fine where you were at.
What's the range on that thing? Rifles have a pretty
I don't know.
decent
it's
range.
just a study.
Aren't rifles like 100?
Yeah, it's like over 100.
He was-
Yeah, it's like
he wasn't
120,
gonna
I
shoot it.
think.
He wasn't shooting it, he was gonna hit him with it.
Yeah, I think rifles are 120 feet.
You trying to use it as a club?
No,
I'm tired of this.
Nobody can throw it that far.
Oh, 240.
I was still wrong. I need to get it closer.
8240.
8240.
Got fucking iron sights on it, I guess.
So he can go with that disadvantage up to 80 feet. So yeah. I mean, if he wants to move closer, that's up to
I'm
him.
gonna take 2 shots at the bitch.
Okay.
Not Craven. Miss.
Miss.
And why is it not showing everything? Miss.
Miss. Okay. All right. Now it's your turn, Jace.
I don't think he's got any good bonus actions.
Probably not.
Okay. So then goes to Jace, who is kind of just gonna unload on her. So I'm gonna make 4 ranged spell attacks on her.
What are you doing?
How is Harris looking?
53, something like that. 54.
I am going to cast Heal on Borealis.
Okay. So you're using
The wish.
your wish spell to cast heal onto Borealis, which just gives him 70 HP.
Yep. 70 HP. And if you had any side effects, he would be healed from it. But
Yeah.
I don't think it would help stun. But,
Borealis is feeling better.
Well, he's no longer stunned at the end of his turn anyway. So. Okay.
and then bonus action, I'll fling my rock at the bitch.
Okay. One of your stars at him.
Yep.
Okay.
It's 13.
Damn it. I missed out on sneak attack. Oops.
9 plus 13, because my brain can't math.
It hits. Okay. It's 22.
4d12. 28 plus 7?
35.
35 damage, force damage.
Yep.
Nice.
I think it's force damage. I'll double check that.
Craven is considered an enemy of chaos.
Radiant.
Right now, right?
Yes.
Radiant
Okay.
damage.
Radiant damage. Okay, that's fine. That's fine right now. Yeah. Okay.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Okay. I need you to roll a d20 for your spell that you cast. 2. It's a 7th level spell, right? Heal was 7th level. You fail.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to roll a d100 for me.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, this wild magic?
Yes.
Woo! Oh, yeah. But
Trying to build a power plant, we're smoking you.
37.
She dies.
Okay. I'm going to use this little tiny figure. Right next to you, a flump appears, looks at you and just screams. Ah! All right, that's the end of that.
What's the flump?
What?
What's the flump?
So it's like a floating cloud with tentacles off of it. So yeah, I'll roll. So
Does it get its own initiative?
1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appear in unoccupied space within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. They vanish after 1 minute. So he's just there screaming at you for a minute. So alright. But at the end of yours and Douglas' turn, I need Jace to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. Shit. Father Harris was stunned.
It's okay.
Unnatural 20?
You fail.
Oh, I know. Renovation.
So you're going to succeed on it then?
Yep.
Okay. You'll take no damage as a black spear bursts out of the ground at your feet as you dodge out of the way of it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Now, Valid Father Harris are up.
Okay, let's do Father Harris's Constitution saving throw real quick.
Got
Okay.
one treasure left.
No.
Oh, he already had a turn though, right?
Huh?
Yeah, it only lasted 1 round.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is his turn with
This
it.
is his turn.
This is his turn with it, so no, never
Yeah.
mind. Okay, yeah.
So he's just stunned.
He's just done for this round. Okay.
So he has nothing to do. That's why I wanted that. Okay.
Gotcha.
Val, on the other hand, has got some interesting thing to do, I think. Because right now he is kind of out of the fight. Pistolless, because if I shoot, everybody dies.
Worth it.
So
Just saying.
yeah, but unlike you guys, IMC is still his business. So
You just have a little bit more personal relationship than we do.
Just saying.
The horse he doesn't
the
care.
horse I don't care about.
But
It's just interesting the fact that he's attacking.
I mean, the horse you do care about.
No, you pick up and you see there's a badge on that horse. Son of a bitch!
family.
Family.
Yeah, I'm Vin Diesel, bitch.
He's the Western Vin Diesel.
Okay. I'm currently hiding.
Don't you know we've been playing Fast and Furious all along?
God.
You know
So
the
that explains why we're going.
Chase?
That explains why we're going to space next.
Shh.
in
Yeah.
the cart chase when you shot the horse's head.
Oh, that's true.
Fast and the Furious, Western Child.
My movement speed. Do I think I can continue to like sneak up to the fight without them noticing?
So if you do that, your movement speed will be halved.
Okay.
Because sneaking just gives you, it's just cost half of your movement speed.
Okay.
It is possible, but you will need as you're moving, you will need a new stealth check to do it.
Well, any that costs like an action. Let's just put it that way.
So, you can either bonus action or action hide again as you're moving. Well, or you could choose to use your same stealth check from earlier, but all your movement will be half, even if you dash. So you'd only have 45 movement speed if you do that.
I just need to get close enough to throw a dagger. That's kind of where I'm sitting at.
Okay.
How much? What's your
So
range?
what I can do is I can at 30 feet. So I can bonus action dash, which will give me 30 feet.
So you'd be here. 30. It's 35 from where you're at.
Okay. I need to be, if I want to throw a dagger, it's technically I need to do it at 20 feet. So
So you'd have to move 45 feet.
What do you got?
Which
no,
means
that's
he
if
wouldn't be able to do anything.
yeah, wouldn't do anything.
Because he would use his action, bonus action, and his. Yeah, and his.
To get to 45
Oh,
feet.
45 feet is all three.
Yeah, because in order to maintain a stealth, you have to move at half movement. Which is fun, because also if you do Pathfinder, I roll that for you. Yeah, but this is Pathfinder, but.
Okay. I'm still going to sneak attack if I hit. I'm not worried about that part. I was just trying to get the advantage on the actual hit. Okay. Fuck it. Val's going to burst out. He's going to come running at.
Okay, goes round up.
So, give me 30 feet up there.
It is funny how everyone just kind of.
25, 30.
That was 30 feet.
Yeah, you were like.
Those squares are little.
Yeah,
Squares
pretty
really
little.
little, sorry.
Yeah.
Bonus action, another 30 feet. I need to be within 20 feet of somebody that did not have disadvantage on the roll.
20.
Yeah.
25, 30.
Yes, sir, you want to get
You want to be right up on her? You get advantage if you stab her. Because you're blinking.
Okay, yeah, I guess that'll work.
If you want to do that. Or if you don't want to be that close, I don't blame you.
Fuck it.
Risk it for the biscuit. Make a choice before you roll that die.
We are around 7.
Leave me a couple spaces back. I don't want to be kicked in the schnoz.
Opportunity attack.
No, just chuck a dagger at her. For 26 to hit.
Hit.
Yeah. So she's also easier to hit now, which is nice.
I know. So the damage of the actual dagger, because I did throw a +1 dagger at her, is 9 points of piercing damage. And then I need 7d6. Boy, did I roll like crap.
Welcome to the club.
I missed this. I needed it.
Yeah.
21 sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Only saved by a 6 there at the end.
Okay. And this
I have to
time,
remember too,
you
that
see
I
your
have
blade
sneak
go
attack.
flying, and it actually cuts her skin. You see a small amount of blood as she looks damaged for the official first time with how much her HP pulled.
And then that blade returns back in my hand.
Yep.
Built to returning, bitches.
Okay, Vax.
All right.
I'm not losing these +1 daggers now. That's why the only reason I've never thrown them.
Okay. Let's think about. She has one more legendary action. Who's she going to use it on? I think she's getting tired of the healer that's keeping you guys up. So Father Harris needs a intelligence saving throw.
What?
He has advantage.
He has advantage on it.
Because you did it on him, yourself, and me, right?
Yeah.
Why is she aiming for his intelligence? His intelligence is not great.
As well.
From all the hookers and cigars.
Finished tea.
19.
19, he fails. Okay. So this isn't the most damaging one. That's a d20 that I just rolled and just wasted an natural 20 on that for damage.
Oh, thank God, no damage.
um,
Guys, we need to burn for legendary resistances, please.
okay. That's fiction.
I don't have anything. Never.
I was gonna say, All melee, bro.
Takes 20 points of necrotic damage. And he is weakened for a turn, so he has disadvantage on any strength, ability, or saving throws. Which is not his go-to anyway.
Yeah.
But,
It just makes him weaker.
yeah.
Now she can punt him like a football.
Alright, that's that. That's Craven's turn.
Is there any evidence of what the dagger's doing?
Go ahead and make a retroactive Arcana check for me.
I've been waiting kind of to ask, because I thought maybe it would come up, but. $23.
23. As you see the electrical lightning and looking around, you see a look of confusion on Craven's face that doesn't seem to be doing what he thought it was going to be doing. It seems to be somehow enhancing her.
He done fucked up.
Enhance. Enhance.
That's what you think the red lightning has come from. Okay. So he's confused about what's going on. And he's going to try to rationalize that. And he's just going to try to unload.
Come on, you know what he wants to do.
What does he want to do?
Disintegrate. That's his
Well,
go-to thing.
but he's right next to it. So, well, it is an X saving throw. He will.
He does love to disintegrate.
He will
shit.
disintegrate. He will attempt to do a disintegrate.
He loves that shit.
Saving throw. She actually fails, but she burns one of her legendary resistances
go.
to succeed at.
I got the NPC to do it.
I have to roll d20 because he casts a spell. I have to get above an 8. Did not.
If he turns into a potted plant, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
No, I want him to fireball.
Well,
Disintegrate just explodes.
That's what you get, bitch.
okay, this one's kind of boring, but all right.
Aw.
No. This is the exact same thing he got. All right, and another thing. I'm not even gonna put it up, but you see another flump appear right next to you.
Just one?
Just one. Another one appear right next to Craven, just going. Ah! All right.
They know each other.
They look at each other. And that's it. All right. That's the end of Craven's turn.
And thus, wild magic reigns.
All right, that's the
Round
end
8.
of round 7. Top of the round, it is her turn.
We should have gotten round cards for this one.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna roll to see if she gets her summon apocalyptic abomination back. Nope. Then we're gonna roll to see if she gets the stunning lightning back. She does.
Fuck.
Did I put it up? No, it's right here. She's standing right here. Okay. She wants Valen at this time.
Why did she want Valen? Val's only done one thing to her.
Yeah.
Except
But this gets
blow her up.
3.
Craven, Michael, Farnsby and Farnsby's thing in it, and then Val. So, dexterity saving throws from everyone, DC 21.
No, that's crazy. Or at least,
We all should be alright at it.
hopefully.
Isn't your lowest roll a 23?
Dexterity.
Because
Yeah.
that doesn't work on saving throws.
He has evasion. Doesn't have reliable talent, but he has evasion. So if he will take half damage no matter what. If he can take no damage, he succeeds.
Now that Ethan said that, I gotta look that up, make sure. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
reliable talent only does for I believe skills you're proficient with.
Yeah, but I'm technically proficient, and
That's not
What do we need
skills.
to roll?
Skill.
21.
All my people.
All your people.
Oh, you people, can't you see how the lightning...
whenever you make an ability check,
Yeah, a saving throw is not an ability
Okay.
check.
oh, it wouldn't matter anyways.
You succeed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I succeeded. I'm pretty sure mine's a plus. Yeah, plus a 29.
Jordan, you succeed and you take no damage.
shield does she have now? Which I know you have to change it in a second.
Yeah, I have it.
She doesn't know. She hasn't connected to the mobile network.
Okay, alright, that's actually easy. Alright. So, I guess none of. It's because it's all of what Michael's keep control of. Okay. For those who failed, 30 points of lightning damage and you're stunned.
We weren't in the blast. Let's go.
Can I heal you a little?
And if you succeeded, it's 15 and you're not stunned.
170 health.
And then you see a greenish yellow and blue shield this
She got me
time, so she
over
seems
100,
to
so I
be
am 350.
either resistant or immune to acid or cold damage this round.
So 30.
What? It's 30, yeah.
I don't understand you. Creepy smile.
My creepy smile. It's a creepy smile. She gonna take some damage this round.
Hopefully. That was her turn?
She just finished her turn. It's going to be Michael and Farnsby's, but I'm letting him do all his HP stuff that he's dealing with right now. So.
Are you stunned?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but he has a chance
All
to
of
make
his
it.
characters are.
Yeah, all of his characters. And I think his defender's dead too. I think. No?
Did you stun?
They're actually a lot
I passed.
sturdier than
They have,
that.
they have
okay.
a decent amount of health.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Do they have resistance too?
I think he has
Yeah.
evasion.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
the
they-
homunculus has evasion.
I think the homunculus does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's my saving throw for?
Okay, it'd be con to not be stunned to have a turn.
21.
21 con.
Michael Stud. Come on.
Come on, Farnsby.
25.
You succeed. Farnsby gets a turn.
He will. What's he gonna do?
Oh shit, it's gonna come for you.
He'll set the flamethrower. Flamethrower. I don't know if he saves the same as I do. So
Okay.
Let me see if he saves. 23. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Even your flamethrower gets a turn. Oh, Craven.
Can she
shit.
even be stunned?
Craven succeeded with a natural 20. He takes 15 points of damage.
Initial stun.
And he's not stunned. So that's the
I
one.
thought you meant
Uh,
10, so.
Yeah, the flamethrower.
Flamethrower's not stunned. Farnsby's not stunned. But Michael is stunned. It is funny that Michael is playing Michael at the moment.
It's confusing the shit out of me, I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. Michael is Michael.
It has 5 times my artificer level, so it has.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
like
It's like
level
70
12.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's down to 40. So it will shoot off the flames.
Okay, dexterity saving. Are you getting both Craven and?
Sure.
Okay,
Kind of nice too.
yeah.
Yeah.
She succeeds, Craven fails. He's going to use his last legendary resistance to take half of whatever this is.
Right? Yeah, fuck you, Craven.
21.
Started, something
21
started
total?
all this.
Yeah. I actually rolled decent on that one. And then Farnsby will suck down on no potions.
All right. And use your action to do the potion.
Yeah. How many does it?
25. So 5d4 plus 5.
Okay. Any bonus actions, or you're just going to heal up and be like, oh.
Free to bonus actions.
Okay.
What'd you say it was? 25? Let me see what I got bonus action was.
Boner action, cock of billowing.
Oh no, that was my bonus action. The
Was-
flamethrower.
Oh, okay, what's the flamethrower?
Yeah.
That's your bonus. Okay, great. at the end of Farnsby Michael's turn, you know what? She's gonna make Craven do a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck you, Craven.
He succeeds. Nothing bad happens to Craven. Okay. Borealis and Tobias, you're up.
Alright. Bias gonna try and hit her a few more times.
All right.
Okay, oh, sneaky.
Yeah, I do get sneak if I do hit. So, attack 1. It's a 20 AC, right? Yeah, that one hits.
Okay.
So, and my sneak attack, I believe, is just 2d6.
Yeah, it should be just 2d6.
Yeah. So, for the weapon damage is 10 piercing. And sneak attack is an extra 8.
Extra 8. Okay.
Attack 2 hits with a 26 for 12 piercing.
I've been holding
And attack 3 hits with a 24 for 11 piercing.
Okay. Okay. Borealis, you're up.
I don't think he has bonus actions that are. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have anything, so.
Yeah, you can't claw or charge.
Can you slingshot yourself?
I don't need to. 40. Bonus action. It's within 30 feet. Put him there. And then
It cannot flank, right?
it cannot flank, no.
Okay.
No. The rules aren't 100% clear on it, but it's basically pretty much universally decided because it's not an actual.
Because I think they say it's treated as an object,
Right.
not a creature.
Yeah, exactly.
So, can I, if you attack recklessly with it,
I can't attack recklessly. But
You can, yeah.
does it, since it's doing reckless,
He would still have
would
a
he
single-
still have,
Yes.
yeah, I still.
Because he's attacking through
Yeah,
it.
because what it does is I do like a mini teleport here and then attack and then teleport back. Is how it's described is what it actually happens. Like I take the attack from its location.
Yeah.
So
Because like what it is, he's he's pulling from another timeline, so it is him that's doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
and surprisingly, I do have another Unleash incarnation. I don't know how, but I still have one left. But we are going to go ahead and try and attack her with the Fire Dragon Great Axe.
Okay.
She is acidic right now. And that's gonna miss. Unfortunately. So, but
you have like a plus 15 to hit?
I have a plus 14 on the Fire Dragon Axe. So it just misses. So so that's attack 1. Second attack. Same fucking roll. Unleash Incarnation!
Alright, your last one.
That one hits!
Alright.
For... Which one is it? It's this one. Alright, for 19 slashing, and then get a d6 of fire. 1 fire.
So 20 total, okay. It made it easier. Okay, cool. Alright.
And that is... Yeah, because I already used my bonus action, so...
So that's the end of Tobias's and Borealis' turn. Tobias, we're getting attempted another kick in the face.
I had a feeling.
Wow, buddy.
Dice is cocked. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay, 22... Okay, yeah, I'll let it happen.
You'll let it happen. Probably gonna no, he's not high enough level rogue, uncanny dodge, never mind.
No, I have parry, but that would it'd still be
30.
It's the exact AC. Oh wait. No, shield wouldn't work either. Same AC.
30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Tobias is down again.
Tobias is down again, alright. Yeah, she just, this time she raises up her hand and just conks and just drives Tobias to the ground, just getting tired of the Shetland pony that's on it. All right. All right, Jason, Doug, you're up. Val and Father Harris will be up on deck.
1, 2.
Buckle my shoe. 3.
Father Harris gets 7 points of healing. Because he's been missing with his attack, so he's gonna switch tactics and start healing. Every little bit counts.
All right. Jason, you're up.
I'm gonna look at this flump and be like, run away! 10. Nope. Nope. 10.
There you go. Let's all group up into a bunch with all these cone attacks that she has.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast her and bonus action fling a rock at her.
Okay.
But I'm not pushing her.
Okay.
I'm choosing not to push her. So I need 4 d20 rolls. Her AC's 20. So I need to roll a 7 or higher to hit. Hit. The first 3 are Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Hit. Hit.
Nice.
And big one. Hit.
Nice.
Okay. It is D10s, right?
Yes.
Correct about that. I've only been playing this character for 3 years. Just think I know
Right.
everything now. First one is 10, 12 points of damage. 2 of that's fire.
Okay, she's taking off fire damage right now.
13 points of force damage. And then 11 points of force damage. And then the radiant damage.
18. So 6. Okay, 25. 32.
32 points of
Yes.
damage.
So that last one cuts deeper into her arm. You see more black goo start pulling out of it as that one got in. Damage threshold has been hit to her. Nice. I also need you, since you rolled a cantrip, to roll a d20. You just have to get above a 1.
Well,
Since it's
I got to
a
roll a 2 the last time, so.
So, 2 counts.
That's about one.
It's above a 1, that's all that matters. All right.
I like that. Wow, magic.
Okay. All right. At the end of Jason Doug's turn, Doug needs to make a dexterity saving throw. He succeeds as he's able to dodge as another black spear comes up because she sees him healing the healer is not okay with it. All right, Val, Father Harris, you are up, and I think Father Harris was not in the blast, so he's not stunned this time.
No, and neither is Val.
Yeah.
Alright. Father Harris is going to be. What should I do? Yeah, I think we're on downhill slope. That's bad. That's bad. How many people do I have within a 30-foot radius of
I think everybody but
Tobias.
Tobias. Yeah, Tobias and Val.
If I were to move up a little closer, would it take out Jace?
Probably.
Yeah, because he's
I'm like at the very edge of it.
25. Yeah, he's like right at the edge. Also, the flump is in there if it matters.
So it's not technically an ally, so it's also it's
He didn't say what he was doing.
Okay,
so-
Scream it.
although the flumps would be on a map, they're orange. Okay.
I envision him as purple for some reason, so.
Okay.
No. Like if there's an icon on a map,
Oh,
they're
okay.
like orange neutral icons. So
Okay.
they're not green, they're not red. It's either white or orange.
Now that makes sense. I play with colorblind settings on, so orange is just like not even there.
That's fair. Are you colorblind by chance?
No,
Just
it's
like it.
it's for
Your audience.
well, it's actually because standard radar color blends in with the skybox too much. So I had to change it. So I needed a color change.
Yes, that is what a motorcycle is.
Not the flump.
Yeah.
Damn it. What to do?
Forget about it.
Yeah, but okay.
Just do Val first.
It's either a choice of Beacon of Hope or Harm. Harm does damage. Beacon of Hope will help with the healing aspect that's going on, plus Wisdom saving throws. Because Beacon of Hope basically states that any creature within 30 feet that I designate has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws, and they heal for the max amount of hit points whenever something heals them. It's concentration though. Harm is not a sucker save spell, but if it hits, it does a lot of damage and takes away maximum HP. If it fails, it just does half damage. But it's 14d6 worth of necrotic damage. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Figure it on your own. I ain't metagaming, son.
So we're in round 8.
You do you, boo.
Yeah, you're in round 8.
Yep. We are at the tail end of it, because after these two, then it's Craven, and then it's round 9.
Is that the beginning of round 10 or is that the end of round 10?
Yeah, round 10.
Into round 10. We have to survive 10 rounds, is what we were
Yeah.
told.
But then it's still a fight. He's not just going to come in and just
Save us.
save us. It's
Well, I mean, as far as we know, he's not going to come save us. I mean, Craven's afraid of his ass, so he might just come in and drop a dragon duke right on him, and
Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah.
I know what I would do.
We reading his mind because he's sending it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like the brother link.
Well, we're all psychically connected, right? Currently.
Technically, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Your characters are anyway. I don't know about you guys in real life, but I know your characters are psychically connected at the moment.
I'm ready to do anything like quick.
I'm just going to throw this out there. If you all are psychically connected to me in real life, I am sorry.
Yeah, a mind vampire would starve to death around Eve then, so.
Poor brain slug.
It's honestly got a window of about 4 hours in the day where it might get something.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's dead.
How close does Val need to get back to being over the Father Harris? This is just like 5
To
or
be, to be within the 30 feet
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
So here's the edge of the ring probably goes here, so you need about 10 to 15 feet.
Because I think Father Harris would say get close before it kicks off.
So you tell me where you want to
Because,
go.
I mean, it is Val's turn. Val could technically go first if you want.
Yeah. So Father Harris will say everybody get as close as they can, and so
You wanna
Val
go
will take
close?
3 steps
I can get you.
over.
I can get you for 10.
Yeah,
and that'll
that's-
put you right at the edge of the ring.
Fine. And he's gonna chuck another dagger at
Okay.
that woman.
you gonna do a psychic blade?
No. Well,
She is currently not resistant to psychic damage at the moment.
then you have to toss.
It's, I believe, acid and cold. Acid and cold, I think.
Because then I can throw a bonus action dagger at her too. So. I wanna say it's gonna miss.
I want you to say it's going to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. 16.
Yeah, bad misses.
Okay. Bonus action, toss another psychic dagger at her. For a 20 to hit.
Yeah, it's
Actually, it's 24. So, like a normal dagger, gonna be 8 points of psychic damage to her.
okay.
And then my sneak attack. 12, 18, 22, 25 points
Sneak attack.
sneak attack damage.
Okay, great.
And then Father Harris will cast at 3rd level Beacon of Hope,
Okay, Beacon of Hope. Everyone is Beacon of Hope.
and he is concentrating on
It's
this
concentrated
target.
How
on it.
many people can you get?
Anybody who I designate.
It's
Oh,
every,
dang.
it's,
Yeah.
but it's 30 foot, right? So
Yeah.
It's everybody but
The horse.
the horse.
And it's not like a constant aura, it is quite literally a hit and you got it.
Yeah.
So you can be outside of 30 feet, which
But
after,
you have to maintain concentration, right?
which after that he launches that, he's gonna back away a bit. Try to get out of the.
It doesn't stay around him.
How-
It's
no,
just-
How
It's
far,
a-
how far do you want to move?
As far back as I can, 30 feet.
I'm also missing a hunter's mark apparently. Alright, well
I'm kinda getting tired of being caught in all this.
Nope, I'm not missing it. I put it in the concentration line for some reason. Alright. Concentration. That means Father Harris is concentrating on that. Alright.
So everybody now has wisdom saving throw advantage,
And intelligence.
Some
death
people,
saving throw advantage, and anytime you have a heal happen to you, it max heals. No matter what. Health potion, max
So,
heals.
so you mean if I use the bonus action for a health potion,
Yeah,
I get the max?
yeah.
Get the max.
Oh, that's tight.
yeah.
That's tight.
It's a nice combo for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pop your bonus actions, drink your damn potions.
You also, yeah,
Be
you have
thirsty.
Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma also.
As much as I want to pop health potions on my turn, that's not what I'm doing.
From your thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm buff.
Alright. So that's the end of Val and Father Harris's turn. So Father Harris at the moment is technically outside of all her range for her legendary actions. But this is going to upset everyone. And she's going to dimensional shift to be right next to Father Harris. Fuck! Boom!
That doesn't provoke any opportunity.
He's
does
not.
it? Yeah,
Also
I
needs
think so.
Father Harris to roll a d20 for his spell casting. He needs to get wasted level 3, so he needs to get a 4 or higher.
Natural
20
20.
is fine.
Ah, damn.
Alright.
With a natural 20, can I request what small magic surge happens?
Not a thing.
No.
Is the dagger sticking out in any way, shape, or form?
It absorbed into her.
It's absorbed into her.
Completely.
You think maybe, well, you do know her substance is kind of gooey, so maybe it's in there somewhere. Actually, with that level 20, I'll give you the option to cancel her dimensional shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Father Harris is at this point, he's saving his own fucking skin.
So his own, her own like magic surge thing that she's doing around to make your magic backfires on her. She goes a dimensional shift, and Father Harris is able to control that energy to cancel and send her back.
Father Harris comes in clutch so fucking much. Not even just this battle, this whole campaign.
All right.
He's the MVP NPC.
All right. It is.
Kinda is.
It is Craven's turn. He is going to move over here, then psychically blast
He actually moves to not hit people.
something. Yeah.
He's showing
it's
some
an intelligence saving throw.
He's realizing he's fucked.
Oh,
You can't control her.
she had a natural 1 on her intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, she really did.
She takes, what was it, like an ungodly amount of damage and is stunned, I think. And she's used her last legendary resistance.
Because of Craven.
So, I am double checking that.
I can be commenced into battle. Hey, you're crazy.
I got 2 chances.
Did I do the thing with the rod already? I think I did.
I don't know what the thing with the rod is.
Okay. Yes. She takes. This, since he's upgraded, she's going to take 8d8 plus 8 psychic damage and be stunned for a minute. She gets to make a save at the end of her turn, though.
I don't think I can go last time. But 1 round's enough for us.
Yeah, one round of no action is good. Yeah.
Wait, but it's at the end of her turn, alright?
Yes.
Yes, which is next.
Which is next, so she won't get her attacks or any of her other stuff.
Yeah.
But she'll get her legendary.
But still, though, I mean, that's still 1 turn that she doesn't get.
Yeah, it is a
Because we'll be at round 9?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
27. 31 plus 8. 39 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
This time. So we hit another damage threshold as he blasts her, and you see like black goo just shoot out of her nose as something has gone inside of her head. Okay.
I got this.
She is stunned for a minute, but she gets to make another intelligence save at the end of her turn. It's the end of Craven's turn. It is now her turn. I am not 100% sure if I get a re-roll for her stuff. I'm going to say no, because she'd have to use it on her turn anyway. So she's not going to get a chance to re-roll for her stuff.
That's nice.
But we're going to make, at the end of her turn, another intelligence save. Now, if it's anything but a 1, she succeeds on this. What? No, she doesn't. She gets a plus 15 to it. So she actually needs at least a 5 to save on him. She does save on it. But her turn is good past. It is now Farnsby and Michael's turn again. With Borealis and Tobias. Which I guess Tobias will probably be making it as saving throw.
Okay, Michael's gonna attack.
As a flump. Screams. Next to Craven.
He'll attack her, because he's moved.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to save because that's an ability, not a spell he just casts.
So, he's gonna attack her.
Okay,
23,
hit.
17,
Did miss. Oh, that was 17 damage.
no,
No, that misses.
25, okay.
So 2 hit.
So, 31 points of damage.
Total 31.
And total 31.
Okay, nice. Farnsby, you're up.
I want to roll for wild magic.
Okay, so you're going to cast a spell.
And the casting spell, which spell?
Oh, magic is so much fun to have in a fight. Especially when everybody can use it.
Mm-hmm.
But almost everybody.
Anything that can lower saving throws.
I'm looking.
You gave me my favorite spell with Father Harris, and I cannot wait to use it.
Which one was it?
Technically, if I was wearing my crown, invoke wild magic.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not wearing the crown.
But you also gave it to me with a good pair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna do Scorching Ray.
Higher levels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Scorching rays, okay. Attack rolls.
What level are you casting it at? I can't remember, does that
Oh, hold on.
increase?
I do need a re-roll for her energy shield. That happens. No, 7, 5. Nope, that's wrong die. D10s. 4 and 3. Fire and lightning are the resisted ones, this one.
Yes.
So can I,
It's
if
like
I
use
do
my
that?
acid axe.
You can change, it's fine.
Okay.
That's on me.
It has a plus 15.
That's
so
on
it's
me.
a 5 or higher.
You guys have seen our shift enough that you know kind of what the colors are, so that's on me for not telling you, so you can change your spell.
Okay.
It happens, bud.
Yeah.
We forget shit all the
It's
time.
fire, it's fire and what?
Lightning.
Okay. Then
Acid spray.
Farnsby's a primarily fire-based mage, if I recall.
Yeah, he is.
is guiding light lightning?
Guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt.
It's radiant.
That's radiant.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about.
Radiant.
Because there's a little weird symbol and I wasn't sure what that was.
Yeah, the radiant symbol's kind of.
I've used 3 stones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 or 4 now.
One
Got
was
7
it's
total.
cocked, but 10.
Is that radiant damage?
10 to hit. I'm afraid it does not hit.
Yeah.
Guiding bolt goes wide. I also need to roll a d20.
But we have advantage on that tree over there.
And turn your ass into a plant.
I do not know what level did you cast guiding bolt at?
Second.
Second, so you just need to get higher than 2.
15.
15, yeah. You do not have a law in that research. So that's the end of Michael and Farnsby's turn, correct? Or do you want a bonus action flamethrower? She's
Yeah.
Or bonus
resistant.
action take a potion.
Oh, yeah, bonus action take a potion.
Okay, then you get
Go.
yeah, you get all of that. Okay. Oh, I need
Got
just
that beacon of hope.
because we just finished round 8, right? I almost forgot to mark that. Okay. At the end of Farnsby Michael's turn, she can't dimensional shift didn't work out, so she's upset with that. She's going to do one she hasn't done yet because it takes 2 actions out of her 4. No, it takes 3 out of her 4. She's going to do a whirlwind. So I need everyone to make that is within 5 feet of her to make a dexterity saving throw. That's Craven,
I believe I failed him automatically.
Michael, and then Tobias is going to get hit, so he's going to lose 2 death saving throws.
Do you take damage if you succeed?
I believe since he's unconscious, he auto fails.
I meant him.
Yes.
Well, I got a nat 20 for a 23.
You know what? That's Michael.
Yeah.
You will take no damage then.
Well, that's damn good because he died.
See that low?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to look at his health. He probably should have.
Use potion.
But he's kind of
I don't think he was within the range of the beacon though.
Who?
The only one I wasn't able to get was Tobias.
Yeah, the only one who didn't get it was Tobias. Because like it arced just under
Just
him.
over.
And I didn't choose Craven. So.
Yeah. The goal is to kill both of them in the same turn.
Okay.
Where are you in? Are you right here? Right there.
So
Right
item.
here, second corner. Okay.
So whoever is going to be taking damage, I rolled 22. If you succeeded, 11. Which I guess Michael, I said nothing to him, so I guess Craven's the only thing that takes anything. Except for Tobias, except for Tobias, who
Takes 2 death saving throws.
take 2 death saving throws. Yep. All right. Okay, Craven is not looking good.
Well, Craven or Tobias will probably die.
Okay. All right. That's the end of I said. Okay, yeah. Tobias and Borealis, you're up now.
I'm just gonna start with
Roll a
Tobias.
natural 20.
I'm gonna start with Tobias.
Roll a natural 20.
Tobias is dead.
Tobias, in the attempt to avenge his master, Gaston,
May I remove his piece from
you
the
may remove his piece. You guys watch as the light in his eyes fade, as this Shetland pony who struggled hard.
He tried.
And
He tried.
you guys can imagine somewhere, wherever souls go, there is a tiny little man waiting for him as he starts galloping towards him.
Stop trying to make me cry, goddammit.
I'm still trying to figure out how the pony was attacking with the sword.
He had it in his mouth.
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm like, that's
His mother was a centaur and he just cut the horse half.
Yeah.
Well, so he was, I believe, an Eldritch Knight.
Yes.
So he actually was packed weaponed to the, I think it was a Moonblade,
Yep.
which he would crit on 19, so I don't know if he
Yep.
crit on 19. So every time he summoned it, it would just come in his mouth. So he was able to.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I was waiting for it. All right.
Okay.
Borealis saw this.
He summed it a
15, 20,
lot.
25, 30. We are now flanking. We are now raging.
All right.
Our final rage. And we're attacking
I'm
with
so sorry.
advantage. What?
Nothing.
He said, "I'm so sorry."
That's fine. That's fine. Because
The final
that's
rage.
26, so that hits for D12. Of course. So that's 11 slashing. Would I have a D6 now for the acid, right? Yeah. 1 acid. This sumbitch now has Ancestral Guardians on
Okay.
it.
I completely zoned out what damage you just gave me.
11 slashing, 1 acid.
Okay, so 12. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there looking at you,
You're fine.
and like
I rolled
think-
shit
I
damage.
just think I pulled an Ethan where I think my brain just shut off for a few seconds. I was
What
like,
happens?
Feels good though, doesn't it?
it does. Like, it happens. But it's just like, I need to be paying attention right now.
So, second attack. That one hits.
Arby's dice is kind of hard to read, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5. I was going to hit on any of them. I'll roll this one for damage. Alright, 13 slashing. Yep. And then 6 acid.
3 dice?
Oh wait, add 6 to that total
Okay.
for my rage. That was 2 attacks with rage. So.
No, the damage threshold. As
Just
in,
2.
after Borealis gets in range, after watching Tobias pass, which is just pretty much doing his by probably just an innocent horse. It's just like, why is he even here?
Yeah. Well, I know the stories of Gaston and the horse, so that's about it.
You sink in, and you, as she's trying to dodge, your great axe cleaves in deeply into her side as we hit another damage threshold for her. All right. She is now bloodied. Okay. She's going to use her last legendary action, and she pretty much has to do now. Borealis, you're getting a hit coming in your way.
Yep,
And you recklessly attacked, did you not?
I did not.
No.
I'm flanking.
You're flanking, that's right. She hits with a 32,
Just barely.
just barely. You take 25 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 12, sir. All right. That's that. Jason Doug, you are up now.
That's the way you said it. I was like, who the hell is Jason Doug?
Jason Doug.
Jason Bourne's long lost cousin.
Jason Doug. Oh my God, it's Jason Doug. Oh,
10 points of healing to that.
oh, he's just going around healing people now. He's going around.
You get a heal.
You
You get a heal.
He's going. He's like going around with like salt, sniffing salts. Like, here, wake up a little bit.
Actually, use.
Father Harris is doing a fantastic job, but he needs a support person.
We should use smelling salts in this campaign at one
I
point.
believe so. Yes.
Do you have any bonus actions? We gave everybody concentrated healing potions, right?
I believe so. Yes.
He's gonna take one of those
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Gets like 25 then.
25.
Okay. She has no more legendary actions. So, but Jace, once Doug's finally healing, just it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
It lasts for a minute.
Oh wait,
so-
sorry, you're getting farther away.
But they can't move closer, so they're technically frightened. So.
I'm gonna take a concentrated healing potion.
Okay,
As
as a
an
bonus
action.
action. As an action? Why as an action? Oh, yeah, because you think.
Because I have my other things to bonus action.
Actions, that's correct.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll launch it at her.
Okay.
Can I get a 7 or higher?
700.
9.
You hit.
4d12. So bad.
Mm-hmm.
22. 28. 28 plus 11?
39.
39. I rolled 3 11s.
Nice.
I was gonna say, that seemed pretty dang close to max damage. So.
Yeah, 3 11s.
That's really good. All right. And now it is Val and Father Harris's turn.
Mm-hmm. Val's gonna throw 2 knives. Real quick.
Okay.
He's gonna throw 1. How bad's Craven though?
Craven's actually looking really bad.
Do we know if he's immune to psychic at this point?
He's a mind flayer. I don't know if you know. He has resistance some
I know.
stuff.
I know my damage has never been hurting him like that hard, but he's always taking damage from that.
He's always taking damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna throw my first one. Is there somebody within sneak attack of Craven?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I am. Actually, I'm not.
Well, I guess yeah.
Craven's here. Well, if you hit Craven, technically, because sneak attack says any enemy of them, and she's an enemy.
I believe that is how it's worded.
That was how I saw it read it when I was Tobias.
Yeah. Let me list you.
That's why I asked if they were technically considered enemies. It doesn't say. Well, I don't believe.
That would be good. I'll look it up real quick.
Oh, 25.
25 does hit.
I think his is like 10 or 18.
Restriction.
And actually,
you deal an extra damage to crit you attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must have. You don't need advantage attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. So this is enemy of the target. So I would classify that person as an enemy of the target.
okay. 4. Shit. I lost it.
For shit.
9 points of psychic damage.
What kind of damage is sneak attack damage?
It's
just
usually tied
damage?
into whatever weapon you're using. I believe.
Okay.
25 points of sneak damage.
Okay. Sometimes they just classify
Who
it
is
as
that
just sneak attack. So
That was on Craven.
okay. Craven is sitting here just after psychically blasting a little bit ago, and he's kind of recovering from that. He is actively engaged with this creature. He seems confused. He's weakened and bloodied, and you throw your dagger at him as he turns and looks, and he notices what you've done. He makes eye contact with you, and then he says in your mind, "This is probably for the best anyway," as you get him right in the eye. And as the lights are going out in his other eye, he does try to make a psychic connection with you. Do you let him in, or do you shut it off?
He's knocking at the back door.
What did I do? He's knocking at the back door.
The second he tries, I will force him out saying, "Rotten hell, bitch."
You don't hear anything except like a sigh in your mind as he passes. And then, after that moment, the head, because she's focused on Borealis, does this invert thing when it looks at you directly of, I guess, the Chaos Avatar. Looks, goes, yummy, that made that easier, thank you. And then she switches back to Borealis, and we'll see what comes next after that. Okay,
So
I guess you have your bonus action throw if
Yeah,
you'd like
So
to.
he's dead?
He is dead.
Is he coming off the
He
field?
is coming off the field. He is unable to be revived.
I will-
Death saving throws?
He technically does not have a soul to be revived, so.
Fair
I'll
enough.
throw my other dagger at her. Probably not going to do much, but yeah. 15?
15 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Alright,
Well, Father Harris, seeing that,
and then I'm going to take Craven off the initiative tracker.
yep. Father Harris, knowing that this is the point in time where she is weakened, she's not fully of herself, and everything along those lines, he's going to cast and try to banish her back to the realm that she came from.
Okay,
She needs to make a charisma saving throw of 18.
18. So she gets a plus 15 to the roll.
Jesus Christ!
You said charisma, actually.
Charisma.
So it's plus 10 to
AO.
roll. She gets a plus 10 to this roll. She gets advantage on it because she's a magical creature. So I'm going to roll in front of the board for everyone.
Good luck, Brett.
So we need both of these to be under a 7 or under.
I thought it was a 6!
She just succeeds pretty much. Okay, the banishment kicks in and she looks, then looks at Father Harris and goes, not today. As like her face does the weird inverse thing. As when you see when she it's that thing of when she's been turning to attack people, it's not like she turns her body, it just like it folds on
It
itself.
morphs.
It morphs to look at you, yes.
So
All right.
cool, so cool.
Okay. And also just is Beacon of Hope concentration?
It is.
So banishment is also concentration.
It is. Yes.
So did you drop Beacon of Hope?
I would, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Because of the point where it was, I would have dropped it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. That's the end of your turn. Okay. It is her turn now. We're going to roll, see if she gets some things back. I do not know if she will even use them yet. Let's see if we get our semi-apocalyptic creature. We do not. Let's see if we get the lightning back. We do not. So, Borealis, she's going to unload on you.
Oh, mommy.
Okay.
You know them goth girls that are really hot?
You mean all of them?
This is not one of them.
Everyone wants a goth mommy, okay?
First one is a, what is it? A 33 to hit.
Barely.
26. And then a 28.
Yeah, those all hit.
Okay. You'll be taking half damage from them all, but.
GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition just went on sale for $23. That includes, by the way, Vice City and GTA 3 when you buy it.
Did her resistance change?
It will here in a bit.
I'm excited about that. I love Vice City. It's probably my favorite games.
Is that all PC and Steam?
Mm-hmm.
64 points of damage, half to 32. Careful. Okay, that is a 9. And ooh, okay, she rolled the same number, so she gets to pick 2. She has seen Farnsby use fire a lot, so she's going to pick fire, and she's going to pick radiant as well.
There's been a lot of radiant spells done already.
His thing's radiant too, so yeah. Pick fire and radiant, because that's been a lot of stuff that's going at her. Alright, it's Farnsby and Michael's turn now.
Is that immunity or resistance?
Resistance. She was immune to it in her other form, she's not in this one. I am going to go ahead and erase Tobias from the initial tracker.
Well, I'm gonna start with Michael.
Tobias is now only in the credits.
Michael's just gonna do his 3
He was
attacks.
voiced by Michael J. Fox, honestly, it was weird.
Explains a lot. He was always a little shaky.
That'd be a 1.
1 to hit. I'm sorry.
23,
23 hits.
and just 1.
1 hit. Scorching ray.
No, this is Michael.
Michael's attacks.
Oh, Michael's attack. Okay.
So, 13.
13 points of damage. All right.
Don't forget you have advantage, by the way, on all your attacks.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, because he's flanking. Flanking.
Oh, well,
So the first wing attacked, and you still got 3 more rolls to make. So the first wing hit.
30.
30, that wing hit. So the second wing hit. So make your third attack with advantage then. No, okay, 2 hit then. First wing was 13. We established that though.
14 damage for the second.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay, another legendary action coming towards Borealis now.
Well, I still get it.
What?
I still get another attack. Farnsby hasn't done anything yet.
Oh, sorry, that's right. I'm just letting you know it's coming your way.
I expected at this point.
Yeah.
Toll the Dead.
Toll Dead wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
No, that is a D12 for 1. Alright. 24. Okay, you succeed. Nothing happens. Go ahead and roll a D20.
Sixteen.
16. Okay, nothing happens. Okay. Sorry, Farnsby. You have a bonus action. Do you want to flamethrower her?
Sure.
Alright. I'm assuming you probably don't want to flamethrower Borealis, so it probably would move
Yeah.
like over here to not get Borealis in there. Okay. Dexterity save. It's a 19. Okay, success. All right. Takes half damage though,
Yeah.
and then quarter damage because he's resisting the fire. Okay.
So it's 15.
15, 7,
7.
3. Okay. Okay. Borealis, intelligence saving throw for me.
Intelligence saving throw?
DC 21.
Oh, this is going to be a tough ask. Yeah, this is going to suck. Yeah, no.
I'd say if you manage to get a natural 20, you.
That's like the only way
Okay.
to pass that.
All right.
These attacks that with the lightning and everything, has that been this way or this way?
It's more like a cone coming down.
Okay.
Yeah. 20 points of psychic damage to you.
Alright.
What was the intelligence one? And you are weakened.
What does that do?
That means you have disadvantage on strength checks and ability and saving throws.
Okay.
Does that include attack rolls?
It does include attack rolls.
So my attack rolls are straight rolls now?
Yeah. Okay.
Why is
Borealis.
that not a condition in here?
It is not. It's an ability that just this creature has. Okay.
My turn?
Yes, it is your turn, Borealis.
Bonus action. Then move there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my 2 attacks. Straight rolls. Okay. Oh, how's she looking?
She's still in the bladed condition.
That misses.
Okay.
Try the other one. That one hits. That's a 32 misses. I know. I know.
It does not
Because
miss.
she's still 20, right?
Yeah, she's still
Yeah.
20. Yeah.
For 12 slashing and 4 acid.
Rage?
What about it? Oh yeah, +3 for rage. Thank you.
this one, as in she's swinging around trying to dodge you, cleave into her thigh this time. Leaves another chunk of black ichor going around as we've hit another damage threshold. Okay. Wait, did we just finish 9th?
Mm-hmm.
We did, okay. You guys just have to finish this one then. Okay, guys. After Borealis, we have another attack coming towards you, because she pretty much has to at this point.
I'm sure she has disadvantage on everybody else.
Yeah.
Did you all have resistance against her too?
That's 20, that's 24, right? That would hit you, correct?
Yeah, you have to just hit 21 or higher.
Okay. I forget sometimes, but alright.
Where are you at health-wise?
50. 49, but yeah. If I can make it to my next turn, I can escape. But I have to make it that far.
Do you have a bonus action that you can use?
18 half
Right
to
now,
9
no.
points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. It is now Jace and Doug's turn.
You have the rock.
Yeah, but I'm going to use my bonus action. If I make it to my turn, I'm going to use it to get out.
5, 10,
Because I can swap places.
20, 10, or no, I have to roll it now. Because you dropped beacon vote.
I did.
5 points of healing.
I'm just going around. I'm healing people. I'm helping. Alright.
So what actually are you doing?
He's using it. Like, what do you feel like he's doing to help people like heal?
I feel like he has like this little itty bitty bag, and it's probably got like little shots of adrenaline in it. And so I'm just going around like,
Oh, I figured you were doing the good job. Good job. She's smacking us on the ass.
That's how paladins heal, with lay on hands. Okay,
yeah.
man.
So is this part of the healer's feat? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've got a healer's kit.
You had like 10 heal or something.
10 uses in it. So when we got Beacon of Hope up, that was 10 a pop, you know?
Yeah.
But then you dropped it. I had to roll for it.
Well, banishment seemed to be a good way to go. So
That one, she has a shit ton of saving throws.
we're out of legendary resistances. So if failed means she's gone.
This is like when a bard with cutting words or something would be useful or something
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
The bard was useless against Craven.
What class is the one that keeps healing?
He's a fighter.
Yeah, the fighter.
You just Ethan rolls for shit for some reason.
I think I've hit like 2 shots between
Yeah.
the 2 fights. You can heal. Okay, and then Jace is going to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Jace lost his hand.
Jace lost his hand? Oh shit, he did!
Looks like Luke Skywalker now. I am not pushing her back.
Okay.
Hit. Hit. And hit.
Okay.
And you said we could tell from the shield
Yes.
what she's resistant to,
Yes.
right? 4, 9, 10 points of damage because it's 2 points of fire, so halved, right? She picked fire.
She did pick fire,
So
yes.
10 points of damage total. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 points of damage and 8 more damage. And then I will bonus action take a concentrated healing potion,
Okay.
which is
75.
5d4.
Oh, 5d4
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Because we don't get the whole thing.
Alright. That's the end of Jason Doug's turn, right?
11 plus 5, 16. That is the end of our turns.
Okay, gotcha. Borealis, you have another hit coming your way. that is a 21 with a that
Just hits.
Hold on. Oh, nope. Hold on. I'm going to use Warding Remover with Douglas, and I can roll a d8 as a reaction, and to increase my companion's AC.
Oh,
So you
so I automatically
succeed, yeah.
succeed, but
Yeah.
go ahead and roll it to see what I get, just because how long does it last? I'm guessing until. Is it just that one attack?
If you or a creature you can see within 5 feet is hit by an attack roll, use 1d8 as a reaction and add the number rolled to the AC against the attack.
Just that attack then. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess you don't have to roll it. Well, that works out. It was 1.
Somehow it's a D8, somehow 0 comes up, you're like, what? Alright. Alright.
That
so,
was actually my real goal, getting close to you.
Nice.
Because I knew she was going to focus attacks on you.
Oh yeah.
So, Douglas, after like popping like adrenaline shots and people come in, just kind of shoves, like it's about to attack you, he's able like just to push it out of the way as it just misses you. Nice play there.
Hell yeah.
Alright. It's Val and Father Harris's turn.
Val's gonna do the same thing. Just chuck a couple daggers at her.
Okay.
First one's gonna miss. Second one's gonna miss.
Oh.
I have a question. Were you moving at all? Could you steady it?
Yeah, he would have the bonus action steady.
Yeah,
so
bonus
you're like
action steady.
flying.
I guess it's the same either way. If you
Yeah.
throw 2 daggers, it's...
Yeah, it was the same.
Yeah.
It still missed somehow. Alright.
So yeah, then Father Harris. Come on, there it is. How do I feel like her constitution is going to be? Is it pretty hefty?
feel like what? Constitution.
Concentration.
Yeah, I heard
I was
that
like, what
too.
the fuck is that?
So
So you're about 75 feet from her.
It's fine.
I'm just letting you know that's how far you are from that spot.
it's kind of hard to say because she's the avatar of the god in there, so it's going to be abnormally strong anyway. But you feel like the physical part of her has been weaker than the mental parts of this particular avatar. Still tough,
Okay.
but
Get me within, I think you said I'm 75 feet away?
Yeah.
I think it's 60 feet. So it's 15.
Let me just double check. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you're good.
I'm going to cast Harm on her.
okay.
My last high level spell.
Con save.
Constitution saving throw of 18.
Okay. She gets +5 on this one. Still advantaged.
Oh.
She succeeds.
Wait.
You said
12 was your top?
18.
18. She fails.
Oh, she fails. She takes it.
Okay. It is 45 points of necrotic damage.
Which she's not resistant to, right?
And I
Take it,
get
go.
45 points back. It's like vampiric
Nice.
touch, but at a range. There is also another part of this thing. This safe side. Her hit point maximum goes down by 45 points as well,
Okay.
and it cannot be regained for over an hour.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I know that doesn't seem like it, but in case
Yeah.
she somehow magically heals
Starts regenerating again, yeah. You guys would probably be in a
And then
world of her. if
back
that's
me up.
Yeah, we would.
Back me up the same 15 feet to get me out of that range again.
There we go. Okay.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
So Father Harris is getting a little bit better outside.
Round
but
11.
Alright. You have one more legendary action. We have another fist coming at your way.
Fist me, mommy!
That hits with a natural 17 on the die.
What's the total?
The total.
It's gonna be like 30 something.
Yeah, it's like 17 plus 15.
Yeah.
It's like 17 plus 15.
32, yeah.
Ain't gonna help this time, bud.
And you've already used your reaction, I believe.
Ouch.
Also true.
At least you stopped taking it.
Mm-hmm.
More need better, get better.
22 half to 11 points of damage.
Got 5 spells outside.
Okay. Now, we just finished round 10, correct?
Yep.
We hear a crack in the sky.
The dragon come save us.
He is not in a dragon form. Where are they?
Wasn't he the yellow guy in the back with the wings when you
You
originally?
got your flame giant up there.
No, he's actually not that big in this form. He has a hyper form. He was my flame minotaur, the one with the there it is. I'll use this figure. Comes crashing down right dead center. Then I'm gonna roll initiative for him. He comes down, it's like, I'm here, let's take this bitch out.
Save us, Dragon Daddy.
You get nat 20?
Not nat 20, but he's ahead of her in the initiative. So he is going to go immediately now.
Came rearing for a 5.
He is going to, let's see, he has like 40 movement. And he has Misty Step. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 30. Kind of get him right here. Still not close enough.
You wouldn't have to go around me and go through me.
Yeah. Well, I was kind of doing like if it was a circle, so I didn't have to like count angles.
It's like a circle.
He's actually going to use his action right now to cast a level 4 spell, Aura of Vitality. Which is going to be a 30-foot range around him. And then, let me look it up.
He's got to be a paladin. Got that misty step.
Or is it Aura Life? It's Aura Life. Okay. So, each non-house creature in the air aura has resistance to necrotic damage. Its hit point maximum can't be reduced. In addition, it regains 1 hit point when it starts its turn in the aura. With 0 hit points. So that means if you guys are unconscious at 0, you'll about automatically get 1 HP back. As long as you're within 30 feet of them. It is a concentration spell up to 10 minutes. So he's going to try to keep you alive that way.
Is this a spell or an ability?
It's a spell.
So wild magic?
He will get a wild magic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably.
If he turns into a potted plant, I'm gonna.
It was a level 6 spell and I rolled a 7.
You're good.
Okay.
Roll 4, he rolls an 8, we're good. Alright. Alright. That is the end of his turn. It is Chaos's turn. You're looking like shit, I imagine, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I've been looking like shit for a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay. Here, we're gonna do one at a time. That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. That one does. 22 half to 11 points of damage.
Okay.
That one misses. Third one. That's 21. That just hits.
That just
right?
hits.
It does not.
All right.
That's my last charge of it, but it does not hit.
All right. Now it is Farnsby / Michael. You are up.
How bad do you look?
23. It was gonna be really close if I survived that barrage.
I was gonna do something crazy, but
I'm about to do something crazy.
Something crazy.
I might need it. Okay. I'm going to channel divinity on her.
Oh, hold on. I need to re-roll her stuff. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. 3, 6. Fire and psychic damage. I've been rolling those a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Channel Divinity.
I'm gonna curse her
Okay.
until the end of my next turn. The next time an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to that, to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Okay.
So then,
So if they're vulnerable, do they take extra damage?
So what it is pretty much the next attack that hits is a crit. Pretty much, that's what it's saying.
I don't know.
You take double damage from the next attack that hits.
It does the same kind of damage.
It does the same kind of damage.
So, like, one of us has to hit with a certain element.
No. It just said the next attack that hits. It's a channel divinity thing. Path of the Grave.
yeah.
Just makes them vulnerable.
Makes it vulnerable to the next attack.
So even though she's resistant to fire, it wouldn't matter. She's gonna take all
Yeah.
the damage.
Yeah, the vulnerable, so she would not have a resistance to any of that anymore.
And then I will. Do cure wounds.
On her. No.
On Borealis.
On Borealis, alright. So,
Cure wounds a touch.
it is a touch spell.
I don't think I have to do that. I don't think I have to touch.
I think if your homunculus is out, you could do that.
Yeah, but
Of course, I don't know your character that well.
Path of the Grave, I think I can.
No, Path of Grave you don't have to touch. I
I don't
think
have to
Cure
touch.
Wounds is a touch. Unless there's something you have that you can do that without.
Spare the Dying is the only one that's gone from a touch to a
Yeah,
20-foot range.
And we're not even on that just yet anyway, so. Unless I
Yeah.
accidentally put that in somewhere, but.
No, Spare of the Dying, I don't have to touch.
Okay.
With Cure Wounds, you still have
So,
to.
Yeah. I was thinking I could.
well, you have cast it through your homunculus before, but you have not maneuvered your homunculus.
No, he's in the bag.
Manunculus.
He's in the bag.
I want to call it that forever now.
What?
Manunculus.
He's in the bag. I'll bring him out and send him over. Well, he's not gonna make it. Then I'll just cure myself.
Okay.
Fuck you!
Oh no, I don't need it. I'll move over to Michael. He definitely needs it.
How much movement do you have?
Do you want to do your homunculus to Michael to heal him?
Yeah.
Okay,
This guy?
homunculus comes over, yeah. We're going to be using this one for your
Or that's
homunculus.
not the one. Okay.
We're going to use this for your homunculus, who's right next to him.
Yeah.
Misnomer.
Yeah. Poke Michael in the ass to heal him.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
It's a suppository of healing.
Cast that. Come on, phone. That would be a bitch. £20.
Of healing to Michael.
Yeah, he needs it.
And also, I need, whenever you're ready, Farnsby will have to roll for whatever level of spell you just cast.
Just 2.
2? Level 2?
Yeah.
So you just need to get a 3 then, I think. I think that's what I've been doing, you just have to go one higher.
A 4.
Okay, you're safe. Okay. Now, you healed Michael. What does Michael want to do?
Michael will attack.
Okay, he will be using the vulnerability if he does hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
he will heal.
he will heal. Okay.
Use your action to take a concentrated heal.
Yeah. So when I do that, I get the max.
Yeah,
Use your action.
25,
to do
yeah.
it.
Your action is 25, yeah.
That would be the best. Alright.
Okay. After your guys' turn, legendary
Legendary
action
action.
to try to kick Borealis in the nuts.
He's a Valentinian.
That misses.
No way, let's go.
Yeah, a 3 on the die for a total of 18.
Let's go.
That means it's Borealis' turn.
Okay, 2 attacks
Okay.
at advantage.
Also, the first one is vulnerable to whatever damage you do.
Miss.
Yep, that misses. That was a crit fail.
No. Advantage.
I rolled 2 1s.
That was a 3. I don't like that die.
Nah,
I can't read it.
actually, no, that was a 7. It still misses, but
Okay.
yeah. Okay, second attack. Let's go for it. That one hits. Still 20, right? Still 20.
Still 20, yeah.
Okay, still that one hits.
Okay, she'll take double whatever what you're dealing out now.
Whatever I roll, she does double.
Mhm.
Okay. So that is 23 slashing, 5 acid, so 28.
Doubled, or
Double.
is that already
That is before doubling.
doubled? So 28 times
So 56.
Now, is it just the die that's doubled?
Yeah, is it just the damage die or all?
It
hit?
says vulnerability, so I think it's
All damage.
all damage, including your.
There you go, 56.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was.
She's still up.
Still
You said
Okay.
it was like a crit. And the
Bonus
crit was
action.
one die.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. So you did do another damage threshold where you cut into like her neck like severs,
4 of those.
and then her neck like severs, and then it starts like the goose starts attaching and bringing it back up.
Bonus action teleport.
Okay. Okay.
And you get your movement.
Yeah. So well,
I guess if you have to.
if I move too far, he goes away. So, but because I know she likes to do some range shit, I am going to try and move the cone my way. If
Spread it out.
Okay.
that way, hopefully, not everyone takes it
Okay.
if she chooses to.
And then at the end of your turn, Borealis, correct?
Yes,
She's going to dimensional shift
so
and appear
it's
right
all
next to you.
to all that.
of course she is.
You guys keep forgetting about that one. She.
I am forget. I'm just.
We just have no way to stop
But
it.
that worked. But that worked out in my favor that I moved over here. It worked out in your guys' favor at least. Just trying to keep her away from you.
Okay. Now it is Jace and
She
Doug's turn.
teleported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flanky punch.
Okay.
You need a healer.
Here's some.
I'm gonna take 2 attacks with my sword.
Okay.
Advantage, baby.
He does. He's probably going to do more. He's going to hit more often with his sword than he has with his gun the entire time. I just have a feeling. He's supposed to be like a ranged fighter with some healing stuff, and
She's still bloodied.
she's still bloodied. Yeah.
Okay.
She does not seem to be regenerating any health. If that makes you guys feel any better.
That does make me feel a lot better.
Okay. I'm gonna attack. I have a +9, so I have to get an 11 or higher. Miss. Second attack.
There we go.
I have 3 attacks.
Yes.
I'm invoking the rune on the sword.
Okay.
Okay, if the attack hits, I can also roll any of my unspent hit die and add that to the weapon's damage.
Yeah. You haven't spent any.
Yep.
You're like level 12.
Yeah.
So we got your D10s. You have up to 12 D10s you can spend.
I can only do 1 per attack.
Oh, 1 per attack. Okay.
Damn, I was gonna say 12 D10s. That would have been
Just
fucking
dump them in
nice.
there.
The
Yeah.
third attack.
Okay.
Damn.
So just 1 hit.
1 hit.
You roll like crap for that.
Yeah,
I
you
do. So D6 plus 4.
You wanted to do a D10, right?
Huh?
You're adding a D10 hit
you
die,
added a
right?
D10 for your hit die, right?
Yes. Yes. So 7 points of slashing. And then 10 points of whatever
I think you're
damage
supposed to
that
slash
is.
or whatever. Okay, so 4. 17 total, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Nice. Jace, you're up.
Okay. 3 Eldritch Blasts and a stone.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast first. Hit. Hit. Miss.
Okay.
And then stone.
Stone.
Miss.
Oh. 2 Eldritch Blasts, alright.
You're rolling like shit tonight, dog.
1.
Well, he's hit a
6.
lot, so 6.
So 8 damage.
Okay.
Well, is your sword resistant to fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
So 9.
Okay.
No. Sorry, 7. Wrong direction. 7.
Okay.
And another 1. So another 6 points of force
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
That was a bad round.
Okay, yeah. After Jason, Doug, Borealis, you have another hit coming your way. That would be 31 to hit.
Yep.
She has disadvantage on the attack.
How so?
Because I put unwavering mark on her.
Okay.
So when
Don't you have celestial guardians too?
It's on her, but that only gets
It
a
is-
disadvantage on everybody but me.
Yeah.
If basically forced her to come at me or suffer.
I have the exact same thing on me
Okay.
now.
So she just has disadvantage on everybody else. Well, it drops it from 31 to a 29.
Well, yeah, still hits.
It's gone. $34 half to 17.
Okay.
That's only till the end of my next turn.
End of your next turn, okay. That brings
Borealis is on death's door, y'all.
that brings it to Val and Father Harris's turn.
I want to do something about that. Your tank about to be a little less tanky.
I'm done, Rocky.
Yes, you did. Appreciate you. My man.
Problem, there's not much left to do here.
Father Harris should tank.
Well, if you throw a potion at me, just don't hit me in the head, okay? Because you will kill me.
Yeah, I'll just make you roll to catch it. You know?
He puts that on you.
Yeah, put it on you. So if you get a natural 1, it does hit you in the head and you die, but you for some reason decide to try to catch it with your mouth.
I could probably pull it off.
Okay. Val's. Damn it.
Damn it.
Val's gonna
Not
throw
making it.
a regular dagger at her.
After his
Okay.
Bonus action, steady aim
Okay.
to get the advantage on the throw,
Okay.
which he fucking needs. Finally, 20 somewhat to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
So it's a D4. So 10 points of piercing damage. $22 points of sneak attack damage.
Okay. Okay.
Getting down to these low level spells and it's not what he wants. Okay.
Oh, did you roll for your Eldritch Blasts?
No, just one, right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Barely.
I'm going to try to give you some more protection. It's about the best that I can do because I can't heal
Send
you.
the condom over.
I can't heal you for shit. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him. So now she has to pass a wisdom saving throw just to hit you.
And the disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on her for another wisdom saving throw of 18.
Okay. Are they
One, the Sanctuary's a bonus action.
Sanctuary's bonus action total. Wisdom saving throw. She succeeds on that. I got 2 17s on the die, so. Okay. Alright.
And yeah, that's kind of, I mean, that's what I've got. I've got some touch spells, but I'm not getting close with Father Harris.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw to try to do another legendary action on Borealis. Succeeds the wisdom saving throw. Disadvantage attack at Borealis.
I'm trying my best, buddy.
That would be a 26 to hit on the low end. Okay.
Yep.
I don't have a thing to use.
$28 half to
I'm down.
14 points of damage as Borealis goes down. And now it is the Guardian's turn. Sorry, the Watcher's turn. He is getting a little frustrated. But
She went further away from him.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So you have 40 movement?
Bonus action. Heal. Now I believe you get
At the start of my
a turn, so you have to survive to that because he's really mad at you for how much of a fight you put up. But
Actually got this dude in the way.
she got this dude in the way. He is going to make.
Does Sanctuary still sit on me if
Yes.
I'm down? Okay.
Yeah, like it sits until you make an attack.
Yeah.
So you never got to do that.
When,
Perfect time to cast it.
when you're down, if you get hit, it's like. Do they still have to hit your AC to hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So she still has disadvantage again. Well,
Well, it'd be straight roll.
straight roll at least, so
Yeah.
I have a chance.
Okay. He's going to take 2 attacks and he's going to cast, because this is the last edition Paladin. If he hits, she's going to dump 2 level 4 Divine Smites into it for max damage. So
What's his normal aura?
his normal aura,
Because he should always have at least 1 or 2.
yeah, he does. I will look it up real quick.
Is he Vengeance?
No, he's an Oath of the Watcher.
I thought that if he went down, he'd come back up with at least 1.
At the beginning of
At the beginning of my turn,
Why is it not saying?
which is after yours. So if she really wants me dead, it'll be bad. Should have used the sex key and just left.
What's wrong with this?
I guess there was no door around to use it on though. I have to use it on a physical door.
Should have just stolen it from the hotel.
I know, should have.
Carry the door in and keep with you all the time.
I have the strength for it.
Not right now.
I'm
There.
sorry, Kyle.
Shouldn't have banished.
You're not dead.
Hmm?
Shouldn't have banished. Yeah, I'm probably dead. So bear in mind, she gets 3 attacks on me in the next round. She has to hit 2. At that point, I think I will be the most, the most deaths in a campaign ever.
some reason this thing's all messed up, saying like, "Oh, it's not active. It doesn't work right." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" All right, I'll have to do this the hard way.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah, okay. Because he has normal, because he's he's level 20, so he should help a lot in this.
So the oars are 30 feet.
Yeah, all his oars are 30 feet. Let's see, because I think he has the normal one, which is the Aura Protection, which grants everyone, I think, a plus.
Whatever his charisma
The
is.
charisma is. To your saving throws.
Yeah.
Friendly creature within 10 feet, 30 feet makes you, okay, minimum of 1. Charisma, yeah. So you can add, I'll have to look what his charisma is. His oaths, what's his oath?
Does that include added to death saving throws?
I believe it says.
It does.
Throws.
It does include that saving throws, yes.
That'll be helpful.
Or
Should I make it
okay,
that?
so-
I guess I won't need it. So
He emits an aura. When any creature of your choice within 10 feet of you roll initiative, you all gain bonus to initiative equal to your proficiency bonus. So that one is not the best for you guys right now. That would have been great at the start of the fight. There's a gnat flying in front of my face.
Mm-hmm.
Left me and went to you.
Okay, his charisma is a +6. So you get a +6 to all your saving throws within 30 feet of him.
Nice.
And it's, you have to roll a failed save, you have to roll a 4 or lower.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 attacks.
But I won't have to roll save anyways, so.
He crit on one of them. The other one, he rolled a 6, but his bonuses is high enough that he does hit. All right.
Oh, I was
He
like,
crit on her.
where's the wisdom save?
No, he crit on her.
That's a pump of divine smite.
He did. He pumped the max level divine smite that he could get the most out of
Holy
it.
shit.
Because apparently level 5s don't add any more damage to it. Because
Really?
you only max out at level 4 for some reason. Divine Smite's kind of weird like that. And then in the next one, in the next edition, it's a spell that's also a bonus action to cast. So you only get 1 Divine Smite per turn instead of just unloading like you
But
can in this
the,
one.
but the next one you have to use it, you don't just get to say when you hit, right? It's
No.
you use it, and if you miss, you lost it, right?
No. It's concentration. So as long as you maintain concentration
Oh,
on
you
it,
just get to
you
keep-
can keep
okay.
it until you do hit. So
Nice.
let's do. Okay, he has a great sword that's 2d6. We'll do the non-crit one first. Okay, that's 5. Because it is improved one too. So what is improved? Because it's what? It's 2d6, 2d8.
You're figuring that out? I really have to peel my back.
Divine Smite. Do you remember Divine Smites?
It starts at 2d8 and then works its way
Works
plus
its way.
1d8. Right. Level up.
But because has improved, it starts at 3d8. And then it would go up till level 4 by 1d8 each time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is
So it starts at 2d8.
starts at 2d8.
So a base divine smite is 2d8.
Base Smite starts 2d8.
So if you're doing a level 4, we'll do 68.
68. But he has improved Divine Smite, so it's 78. Correct. Because improved Divine Smite
No.
just gives you an extra 1d8 for attack.
Improved divine smite
It's just
is
for every
completely
attack.
separate.
Separate, so okay, so it's still 68. But I'm going to be rolling.
The spell is 68.
Yeah, but I'm going to be rolling 78. And then 2d6, okay. 11.
So you said 78 is what you're rolling?
Yeah.
Plus 2d6?
Are you, okay.
So your crit damage just as a flat hole is
Before I
68.
roll, okay, 68.
Divine smite has a max of 5d8.
5d8.
If the target is undead or a fiend, to a max of 68.
I'm going to classify as a fiend to get that 68 in there,
So
so.
when you subtract 1,
Okay,
so it's a
improved divine
62.
smite You just add an extra D8 every time you hit of radiant damage.
Well, so that's where the 7 is going to
Okay,
come through.
so
So it's still
68.
68 will be that way.
15 ounces of water I just get through.
Okay, the first one is
Farted nice and proud in there for you.
a total of 48 points of damage, and the second one's 68. Plus.
Just tell me.
11, 3, 8, 9, 3.
34.
102.
102 on that one. Okay. So that brought her to 2 damage levels where he cuts in deep on both attacks and like severs a limb and then it starts congealing back to it. Now it's her turn.
To be fair, the big guy just did over 150 points of damage
Yes.
to her. She's still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Success on the first one. Straight roll. See if you hit. Hit. 2 death saving throws failed. Wisdom saving throw on the second attack. Success.
Bye bye, Borealis.
Straight roll to see if we hit, because it's still possible.
Can I request it in front of the board?
Yes.
Is your reaction out?
I don't have any more charges of.
Yeah, he's out of them.
He's out.
Use the last one.
So, she gets a plus 15. You have 21, correct?
Yep.
So, it has to be
A 6 or lower.
6 or lower. I think it
It
has
has
to
to
be
be a 5 or lower.
5 or lower.
To do what?
To kill me.
Well, 5 to lower to miss.
Yeah.
Anything above that is to kill. That's a 6.
That's 6.
She drops down, and her foot goes through Borealis' chest. Concaves in. Borealis is
Dead.
dead as you see the gore splatter out of his body. The numbers are against her right now. She actually is looking, she's within her last bit. So she can't dimensional shift on her turn. She doesn't really want to engage the Watcher. She's already committed to an attack. She can only attack you now, because it's not the end of your turn, Doug. So she's going to turn around and do one attack on Doug. It's considered magical, so it goes through his
Werewolf.
stuff. It's werewolf stuff.
Hit.
18.
Hit.
Hit. Okay.
What's her AC? Like,
18.
yeah. Sick.
I think she could only hit or miss on a nat 1.
That one. Well, out of 2.
Nat 2.
I rolled a 3. So, yeah.
I'm 99% sure I already know what Farnsby has planned.
22 damage to Doug. That's the end of her turn. It is Michael and Farnsby's turn.
Farnsby hands Nora a diamond.
I knew what he was getting.
Okay.
As soon as he kept saying, "Don't worry," I was like, "Oh shit! I remember what he has on him."
So you give
You
no
gotta make it over 2 Borealis, right?
He's got a full minute.
Yeah, he does have a full minute.
So you're gonna start
What
making his way.
speed is he got?
I think he is 30.
He was
Is
30.
it flying?
He does technically fly. A little. I think a little helicopter comes out of his
Yeah, he has a propeller on
propeller on his
his head.
head.
Yeah.
30.
He is 5 feet away.
Okay.
Okay, and then Farnsby will
Shove.
Dude, I did a shove in Baldur's Gate and shoved like a big bad of the area down into a fucking pit. And what do you think my teammates do? They jump down there with him.
What auras does she have up? Did you roll for that?
Oh, I have not. 2 and 7. Cold and thunder.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder, thunder.
Then
Which boss was it?
Oh god, I can't remember his name, but he like, it's pretty early on. He's. I can't remember his name, but he has a spider pit.
It's
In the-
it's Roz.
Yeah.
firebolt.
Fireball.
I pushed him down in the spider
Roll an
pit,
attack.
and they fucking followed him. I'm like, you
29.
29 hits.
Like, make his ass come all the way back up. We're
Well,
very
if
freaking.
anything, if they hadn't done anything with the spiders yet, they would have attacked him.
Oh, he one shot all of them.
14
Yeah.
points.
Okay.
Did like 4 damage total to him, I think.
And then I need you to also roll a d20. It just has to be a 1. It has to be higher than a 1.
Well, we hit 1 and then rolled a 13.
Okay. You were like excited. Like,
I
no.
was really excited.
Alright. Now what would Michael like to do in this turn?
No worse. I don't think he can make it over there too.
I think you can. 15, 20, 25.
You got in there.
Take the attacks.
17, 15. You can get it. Okay, there's a 28.
Okay.
14 points.
14, 14 points. Alright. Okay. It's then Michael's turn. That's probably going to piss some people off. At the end of that, she's going to dimensional shift out of that thing. Which brings her to here. Okay. It is. It would have been Borealis' turn, but it is not anymore. Jace and Doug are up.
5, 2 rifle shots.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Plus 9, so I gotta roll an 11.
Yep.
Right?
Like higher. Let's go.
That's a hit. That's
Okay,
mish.
he actually gets 3 shots.
That's mish.
Okay, so 1 hit.
I knew it only gotta be one.
Yeah, that's fair.
I forgot what it adds.
50 or 60, wasn't it?
Still a good roll.
2d10. 19 plus 4, 23 points of damage, piercing damage.
Okay.
And then my Eldritch Blast and a stun.
I'm waiting until the day that Chad goes, how do you want to continue your turn?
Ready?
Okay. I just do these one at a time.
Eldritch Blast first.
Okay.
Plus 13, so
That
it
hits.
hits.
You just
Go
need
ahead,
7. You need 7 or higher. For your
9 plus 5. It's 14 plus 2 is 16 points of damage.
Chase. How do you want to do this?
I killed the black bitch.
You kill her.
I would say, with the direction that I'm hitting her with the Eldritch Blast,
She is legit trying to run away at this point.
it hits her square in the chest and kind of starts to ignite her a little bit from the little bit of flame damage it does, and it shoves her towards Val. And then, if he would like to add some flavor into it,
And she gets pushed into me, I'll just take my 2 knives and stab her in the throat.
Alright, so a double team effort where
tag team on
she starts
damn.
running away
Little brother
and
in
you
the middle.
Eldritch Blast, and it, even though she is the weight of a, like an avatar of God in here, it launches her with your Eldritch energy into Val, who pulls out his psychic blades and just stabs her in the neck on both sides as the black goo then explodes outward.
Cody Val and Black Goo.
And then, where it gets a little dangerous here, is the black goo explodes outward and then condenses into a tight ball, and you feel gravity shift as this entity is being forced out of this realm. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw for me. You get a +6 because you have the aura around. I'm going to give that to everybody.
That's literally my weakest
Yeah.
strength saving throw, eh? One more time, old buddy.
Got this, Eddie. It's not the worst in the world.
What number are we aiming for?
You are trying to beat a 15, so it's not impossible.
What's your
Maybe.
plus?
Well, what's the +6?
Well, what's your saving throw bonus?
I think I just hit a 15.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Just hit 15.
Success.
24.
24? I thought you said 44, but wait a minute. Those are my numbers, not yours. Alright, success.
Okay, Father Harris succeeds with 15.
Okay.
This is being like he's being pulled into this center?
Yeah.
Can I use like my action to toss my teleporting dagger to get out of it?
Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
With my psychic blades?
Yes.
Damn, you rolled low.
Natural one. No.
Go back to the other direction.
Yeah. Okay, so Val fails. Father Harris makes it. Jay succeed. How did Doug?
Can I didn't roll for Doug.
Oh.
Is he close enough? Can he just
Since
grab
I-
my leg?
Since I know that
You
I
rolled a
am
natural 20, so yes.
Yes.
safe, can I pick people to suck into the bottle? Do I have enough time to do that?
It's a bonus action, right?
Suck him, suck him, suck him.
Because you also got the kill, so it's still technically your turn.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Features and traits.
Did Michael make it? Okay, Michael made it.
Damn, nat 20. That was a good roll for him.
Well, I had to roll a 15. He has a +10. Plus you gave him extra 5.
Yeah, extra 6.
Does Nomer need to roll?
Nomer needs to roll as well.
He rolls the same as I do.
Oh, okay. I thought so, but
I thought Nomer had to make his own saves.
It doesn't.
Well, he has the same thing I do.
Yeah.
It doesn't say what it is. It's a bonus action to expel people, but it doesn't say if it's an action or a bonus action to enter it.
We're going with bonus action, so you bonus action start sucking people into
Oh,
it.
he got a 20.
You got a 20? Okay.
I'm picking people that I see are actually like falling into it.
Which would be,
So
I think the only person that is Val.
okay.
As go ahead and just roll a d20 as a luck check to see if you're able to grab him before he gets sucked into it.
17.
17, it is high enough. I was looking just for above 10. So, Val, you try to throw your dagger to teleport, but part of the problem is...
Fuck.
What?
It's too late now. Don't worry about
It has to hit something for you to teleport. You fling it, and it gets sucked into the tunnel anyway. And as you start slipping and sliding, you lose your grip. And at the last moment, you see out of the corner of your eye, with your insanely passive perception, Jace pulls out his bottle and just goes, "No!" and just sucks you into his bottle. And then after a few seconds of this turbulent, like, red lightning shooting out in this tunnel, it disappears. The sky clears. And everything is where it was, where it needs to be again. Now, You see Nomer going, running.
I kick him out of the bottle.
You kick him out of the bottle. You can spit out of the bottle.
Right on your face.
And
Did he give Timmons to heal?
and Nomer, and you do have the spell slot to cast Revivify, correct?
I do,
Okay.
only because I have an ability.
Okay. What is your ability?
It's one of the divinity channel abilities.
Okay. Wait, I thought you only get one channel divinity a day.
This is different. This is like a. It's different.
Okay. Run over with the diamond. I feel like I need to do a death saving throw for Borealis. You get a +6 to it. Succeed if you do successfully come back from the dead, Borealis.
Pick a die.
So that you can die.
Maybe. Pick a die.
Well, it's called.
I want to say.
Harness Divine Power is what it's called.
I want to say it. I did miss a thing that I have.
Okay.
So I have the tome,
Yes.
and so I can write 5 names in the book, and if a creature dies, I can.
My name is in that book.
It is. I can bring them back with 1 HP. Now, I did technically miss when he died.
Okay.
So I don't know your discretion if you want to allow it or not.
If the Revivify doesn't work, we may get back to that. But my thing is the Revivify.
So
Or you can pick one of yours.
I do have. I have a ring that lets me get one of my spell slots back.
Okay.
It's not currently equipped because of
It's fine.
a technical thing.
Yeah, fine. That's because your numbers don't match, right? I get that, yeah.
Yeah.
23.
23. You see Nomer, this little guy, runs over with this diamond. It's like almost as big as he is. and it's like he has to run the last few feet because he like hovered over, they came down, and it's really awkward at first because he crawls underneath you because you fell down face first according to your thing. And he crawls underneath you and like shoves your body over because you are lighter because you're an elven man.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
think I weigh
kind of-
like 70 pounds
Yeah.
or something.
And then he shoves
Get up your ass.
the diamond in that open wound of your chest. And Farnsby, from a distance, after struggling and kind of with the pull of the black hole, channels the energy he has stored in a ring into that diamond. And you watch Jace, you're not standing right next to him.
Yeah, Jace is over here.
Right there. But you might be close enough as you see the diamond starts turning to dust, as you see the chest start filling in and capillary, like it's like that weird healing where it starts, you see it all form, the capillaries and the veins start coming back, start knitting together. And then Borealis, you wake with 1 HP.
Oh wait a minute, I don't have any diamonds.
You're funny.
You guys stand here
I had 2.
in the summoning spot with your allies. And I guess technically if somebody wants to try to bring back the horse, they could, but I don't think anyone has any spell slots for that.
Okay, so I was going to do that. I was going to bring the horse back, and then he's like, I'm dying. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
The funny thing is you gave Father Harrison no revivification you gave it to him.
No, I did not.
So I never even thought about
Well, I mean, that kind of
spell.
lines up, though, with when we first started the campaign, Father Harris even said that he...
You can't bring someone back from the dead, but Revivify was still an option.
To revive.
Right, but-
Actually,
but-
he was the only known cleric to actually revive somebody from the
Yeah.
dead, but
But he said it was really hard, and so
Yeah.
he kind of alluded to the fact that he just kind of gave up doing it.
but you guys stand together, triumphant. You guys,
The flumps are still screaming.
yeah, they scream for like another 30 seconds, like, and then they just disappear. And it's funny that both of them end up being the exact same thing, but
The odds of that are so fucking low.
Yeah. But your allies are standing together. You have defeated an avatar of the god. What are you guys feeling? Luke?
Luke.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, health-wise, I'm actually doing better than when I started this.
But what did Craven have on him?
Yeah,
Just
well,
curious. I know I just came back from the dead, but I'm a Luke
So
goblin.
you're looking at him, like, to sum it up, he had like a ring of mind shielding on him. He had something that kept people from scrying on him. No, he had like a very powerful magic robes that helped his spell casting stuff.
Robes the archmage.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just, you know,
That's not
no big deal.
Yeah.
There actually weren't robes of the Magi. They're pretty good ones though, but they weren't those. Because he would have been throwing a lot more spells at him.
Yeah, Staff of Wondrous Power.
Yeah, the dagger does drop from that goo pile after it's done, and it looks like it's no longer magical at this point. But you're looking around at each other, successful, worn out, beaten to hell. Some of you have been knocked out, raised, straight up died. Do you guys have anything you want to say to each other?
Congratulations.
Okay.
Father Harris lights a cigar.
Can I have one?
As he hands you it to you.
I'm gonna look at Father Harris.
Chuckles just a little bit. I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh my god, really? You're the fucking B team, bitch. I'm just gonna look at Father Harris and say, where's my payout?
Well, I will roleplay him, but back at the office. He blows a smoke circle, and then it cuts to like that gray sepia tone thing. You're wow. But I want to ask, what do you think your characters do after this? We'll start with Borealis here.
So my character, you talking like just short term or just the whole, like my ending summed up in a sentence or two?
Let's go longer than that.
Okay. So after we leave here, probably go back, sum up. I'm sure Val's gonna write all of his notes, even though Father Harris was there for it.
He's going to turn them in officially.
Collect our earnings. I want to have Borealis is gonna
Yeah.
Borealis is gonna request at least one really nice final dinner with us. In which afterwards, when I say goodbyes, I'm going to use my key and go to what Borealis is considering his happily ever after, which is not just sex. Okay, he loves her.
Tell me about her attitude drew you to her.
Asset.
Yeah, attitude.
Okay. Nice. I do like that for Borealis.
He becomes his protector.
Basically, yeah. Protector and lover. Yep.
Jace.
Jace will, because he's used the bottle once today, he can't go immediately there, so wait a day or two, go into the bottle, and see if the door has reappeared to reconnect with his patron. Because now that Craven is dead, I feel like possibly the genie may be freed from him. And so I would like to hopefully find him and reconnect there.
Gotcha. I feel like a good ending scene for Jace, if you're okay with me doing this, would be you have your dinner as the group, you say your goodbyes. At the end, it's going to be kind of like that scene from Monster Incorporated, where the door opens and you hear your daughter say, "Daddy," and that's the end for Jace. That is the end of where we stop paying attention for there. He goes on his life with what's left of his family to their happily ever after.
I like that.
Like that. Farnsby.
He is going to research how to give Nomer true life.
Okay.
Like, basically,
Pinocchio one.
Well, I mean, he wants to be the one that like,
Creates intelligent mechanical things.
yeah, like in the actual intelligent.
Revealable.
You want to copy what we saw in Mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mechanics gives you the inspiration, you think, for, oh, these are intelligent mechanical beings. I could make this.
Yes.
And that is your goal, is to make.
Yeah. He wants to make like the. I think it's great, but.
Yeah, I understand. If you need to just keep standing up, you can.
No, I'm good right here. Yeah, he just wants to bring the intelligence, like to give him speech and stuff like that.
Okay. I say you do work for a while, and eventually, after probably years of research, it finally happens. Your Frankenstein moment happens where he is alive, he's intelligent, he talks to you. And then the way I was going with this, an accident happens. And he gets sucked into a void as you watch your creation disappear. And he ends up where we know.
Yeah.
Where we know. Are you okay with that, Farnsby?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I was just gonna have Farnsby die
Yeah.
of old age,
Mm.
and then because he's
Pretty much immortal.
Yeah,
Go
immortal.
off. Yeah. I understand. Val.
Val's going to commit himself to a new, hopefully, division of the IMC.
Hmm.
The multiverse division.
To do
He's
relation.
exploring of the incident that he caused, where we ended up outside of our own instance, has made his horizons expand. That he knows if he does this, he can bring more technology and stuff like that back to our realm.
Hmm.
So he wants to institute that, and he wants to be the explorer, the face, and the go-to guy for that type of stuff.
I wouldn't even say that would be an IMC. That would be a completely new
Yeah.
government division. And you
Area 52.
and you put on that badge and realize that you're no longer the one taking the missions. You're giving the missions. That you are the new director of
The Men in Black.
the Men in Black, pretty much.
Yeah.
the Multiverse Institute. And that's where we say goodbye to our heroes this session. You defeated a god, and for whatever reasons that drew you together, most of them for your own personal likes, you made friends, you laughed, you cried, and that's where we say goodbye. So thank you all for this end of this 3-year campaign.
Oh my god.
Congratulations. Now, if you guys have any questions you want to ask me, this is the time to do it.
Okay, so what was the dagger?
Okay, so the dagger, if you guys would have... So I gave Val the opportunity to try to go in his mind and would explain some stuff about that.
That was actually going to be my next question, was what was he
Yeah.
going to say to Val?
So pretty much what it was going to go into, it was going to be the first person's perspective of Craven's journey. And what it was going to reveal was that he was abducted. He was a Greek citizen of Greece. He got abducted by the Mind Flayers and turned into a Mind Flayer. So he was part of the hive mind, and guess what? He absolutely hated it, and he was trying to break free of control. But out there in the astral sea, where some protections aren't there, some other trapped creature, which would be the Avatar of Chaos, started making contact with him and was able to break him out from the control of the hive mind, the Elder Brain. And
The Elder Brain wasn't the thing we killed on the ship, right?
that was one of them.
That was one. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he after a while he actually was going around with the protection that the Chaos offered him and killing a whole bunch of Elder Brains and then infecting them with that stuff. And he started realizing it way too late, where this creature was actually manipulating his memories and his mind and opinions. So he was doing his work for him, and he was trying to stop it, but the way he was going about it ended up just helping it out anyway, because it was like a long plan in her mind of that, like, oh, I've had thousands of years to plan this. This is going to be easy. And that knife that he thought it was going to be a way to control it, it was actually just a power enhancer. So that last fight, guy, I'm gonna let you guys know, it was 1,000 HP for each phase that you guys just went.
Shit.
The second phase was only going to be 500 until she was stabbed with a knife. So that's where the electrical thing kept. That's where the electrical power came through, and it doubled her HP for that phase. So,
Had we not killed him,
Oh yeah, I guess we're saying would he would have attacked us or anything like that?
actually, after he, you guys would have killed him. The control that she had on him would completely dropped, and he would have realized the awful things that he did. And he doesn't have the same thought processes that humans do anymore, but he would have been so disgusted with the manipulation that he actually was going to intend on killing himself.
Wow. Either way, we set him free essentially. So
You did set him free.
I still decided that it was
Yeah.
that Val was still pissed off enough at him.
That's fine. And also another thing, Val probably would have learned that technically he's a descendant from Craven. That's one of the reasons he lashed onto Val so much.
what happened to Val's eye?
It was currently inside West Craven. Sorry, not West Craven, Dr. Craven.
Okay.
So in order to do his psychic ability, he was taking mind flare parts and mangling his own and inserting them into people. And Val, he was able to figure out that Val was technically a descendant of his and latched onto that, so he gave him a very personal part of his body. And in some kind of weird family kind of, since you're my blood, I'm going to take it too. I'm going to take yours and put it in my body.
So I guess what I mean is, what happened to Val's eye that he has in him? So I guess Craven's eye that's in him, dude, just disintegrate?
No, it's perfectly functional.
Okay.
It's perfectly. It is now. It has been like incorporated in his body. It's been.
Now it does all the things without the side effect of having somebody in your head.
He's watching you all the time. Yes.
What happened to John?
John.
I was gonna say goodbye to John, but I was like, I'm gonna leave it.
So, John, and this is kind of tricky. He's just stuck somewhere else in the multiverse right now.
Probably
Yeah.
eating beans.
Probably. He's having his own adventures, and I'm hoping he's incredibly happy in doing what he needs to do. But yeah, he's in his own multiverse doing his own stuff that he wants to do. And if he ever wanted to come back, he could come back. So.
Believe it or not, I'm actually happy with the way Tobias ended. I actually was kind of hoping that he was going to die at the end and be reunited with Gaston, and I'm actually glad we weren't able to revive him. It was kind of a fitting end for him.
so, yeah, I was gonna revive him, and then, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty fitting end.
It is fitting. It does. It's one of those things where it's kind of hard. Because if he would have survived, I was going to play him out as he just kind of neighs, like, and gives everyone the nod, and then he was just going to, like,
Disappear.
disappear.
Yeah.